Should I turn my camera on for you guys?
I don't know if that will work.
You don't know if that will work?
No, usually the computer will only, like, send the video to one place.
Okay, okay. I just won't try then.
Yeah.
So we only have 2 people here, so the, like, overlay is gonna look kind of weird. But let's see. I haven't even tried this out yet. I meant to hop in, like, a Discord call with Red and, like, figure some, like, technical stuff out. Also,
totally
nobody's
forgot about
names are
that.
actually written on here yet either, so that's, like, a whole other thing. Is this what I want? Yeah, it is.
The mug I got from my sister-in-law.
This is not gonna work.
I don't know if you guys can read it or not.
Oh.
Yeah, Discord makes it really hard to do.
Why is this fucking stupid?
Hilarious. Because I am a hugger.
Okay, well, I mean, that kind of works. And then you get to see my Nauticam.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wanted to, like, take, like, a screenshot of having, like, everybody popped out so that I could just, like, do, like, a frame around it, but I never did that, so I just did this. So it'll look better the next time we go to do this. I need to fix- oh, shit. I need to fix my own face cam a little bit. There we go. And obviously I made this bigger, so that looks kind of fun. It's fine. It looks okay for session 1. It's whatever. We do have a 3rd person coming, everybody who's watching, so we're kind of just shooting the shit for a little bit. I did tell him, like, between 9:30 and 10, and I know that they were out climbing, so.
Well, I do actually have a question regarding D&D, if you're interested.
Yeah, go for it.
So I know we're going to go into, like, characters a little bit later, but I was thinking about going Path of the Zealot, and I'm wondering if you're okay with that.
I don't know what that is, but I don't see a problem with it.
Cool. It's basically what Yasha was.
Oh, okay.
You're a barbarian?
I mean, do we say spoiler alerts first and we're ready? Are we just outing me to the entire, people?
Well, I don't know. We were just, I don't know.
Yes, I am. I am a barbarian.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to talk about, like, your characters, like, a little bit now while we're waiting on Chris, we can do that. Aw, Edward! I wish I could, like, zoom into that for everyone.
I was thinking, I had that thought sitting on the couch this morning of, like, I could, I know now how to do hotkeys. Like, if Tex and I did the game review thing again, I'd know how to do the hotkeys to zoom in on his face when he was talking and stuff.
Yeah.
It's harder. It's hard to do with an overlay.
You want to unfire me? I heard you fired Ribbons as well.
Well, okay, I didn't fire. We should. No, I just don't want to. Like, I don't want to commit to so much on the YouTube. If you want to do like the odd video still, I'm super down to do it. It's just like I can't commit to doing it every week. It was too much. It burned me out.
Football is coming to an end relatively soon. So.
Ew.
For now, let's.
All right, I'm gonna get some more hot. I'm gonna get some more hot water, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Got work tonight. Tear punished you last night because you got upset the selfish teen wanted a hog. What? I don't understand that sentence. I'm gonna go hop in the shower, be back in a few. Okay, no worries. I think for today I might just do this with everybody's camera. Register. Oh, I see. Hog till. Okay. See, I read till as in, like, until you fell asleep. Isn't that a good thing? Good morning.
Yeah, so I was thinking Paladin.
Okay.
And I was thinking, what is the one? It's like Passive Vengeance or something, or Retribution.
I think so.
It's the Batman Paladin. I want to be the Batman Paladin.
I do actually have a PHB right here. Woke up at 4 a.m. and tried to stay awake. Why would you do that? That sounds awful. Also had a checklist, and I think it's over on the couch, so I might have to get up and get that.
Don't worry, we can babysit chat. Hello, chat.
Vamp,
I know for any of you who were part of the Warrior Unleashed game
universe
users, peoples. I'm back, baby. They tried to keep me down, and here I am, back and ready with a vengeance.
Oath of
Not on
Vengeance
the-
definitely is one, Red. So I assume it's the one that you're
Is that the
looking
one?
for.
Okay. I think so. It's like Justice Paladin or something.
Oh. No, well, yeah, it would still have to be Oath of something.
Yeah.
It is and was. Do it almost every day. That's really early. That's like super early. I get up at 6 when I'm working.
The productivity though is insane. I assume. Maybe
2 ads. Oh no. I hate it when I get multiple ads. I mean, I hate it when I get ads in general, but like
My oath options.
McDonald's and Switch can suck your balls. Switch, like the gaming console?
Oh, those are the ads. Fair enough.
I clued into it at the same time you did. I was like,
I'm like,
what?
What do these two powerhouses do to you?
I'm also going to put a thing in the campaign chat. I'm not gonna have you guys fill it out, but I want to like go through it kind of. Like, if basically I want you guys to look at it and tell me if there's anything on there that you do have a problem with. I doubt that you guys have like boundaries that you don't want me to cross, but just in case.
There we go.
I was saying last night we looked at this and there are a lot of things on there that I never would have thought to ask you guys about. So like, I don't know, I guess maybe it's a good thing. Did they interrupt me? And yeah, Nintendo Switch. We actually just got a Switch. It's pretty bomb.
Yeah, I've got 6 gym badges.
Woo.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I got stuck on the second gym and I'm really embarrassed about it.
I'm kind of a big deal.
I don't really see any issues with anything I see here.
Yeah, okay. That,
Oh, what am I looking at?
just the like consent for me thing that I put. I figured I figured none of you guys are gonna, I'm gonna be taming you guys more than like what you
Yeah, probably.
How dare you?
You feel like Red wants boundaries crossed? You're not wrong. Both him and Chris, I think. I don't know so much about Tex. I don't know if he wants his boundaries crossed.
I mean, I just won't engage in some certain things as much as I normally would if I feel like in the moment I'm uncomfortable with it. I don't think I am with anything there, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. There are going to be things that like I want to stay away from. Not even necessarily because like I wouldn't want it in my game, but because I don't want it on my stream.
Yep.
I might as well I kind of want to wait to tell Chris when he gets here, so.
Yeah, there's nothing that bothers me there.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
The character I'm playing is a lovable idiot, so most of these things won't even be a concept. Depending on how I roll.
It's a wild chick and Redbeard. Hi, Aiden. How you doing? Oh yeah, Code Chickmas is still doing
make
things.
you horny, baby?
Hey,
Oath of Vengeance.
you're not late. You're fine.
Yeah, we did say between 9:30 and 10.
Well, I mean...
Okay, Tex is mad at you, but...
You're good until you saw Redbeard on your monitor this early.
That's
Oh
fair.
no.
I don't like being on a monitor this early.
You used to stream in the morning on the weekends.
I used to, yeah, and then there were always garbage streams. So
I did not change my question of the day because I'm the worst. I was running late this morning.
Oath of Vengeance.
But yeah, so I think like you're in the car. We'll be home in 10 minutes. Okay, no worries.
Oh, dang. You're going to make it right on time. Wow. Mr. Punctuality. Love it.
Can what?
It's a paladin specific question.
Oh, I mean, go ahead. We are going to talk
paladin?
about like character creation.
Damn. Divine Smite is specifically melee weapon. I was kind of thinking I wanted to be like a bow paladin that divine smited with my arrows.
That'd be cool.
Right?
We can talk
I think
about
that's
that
a ranger
maybe.
based thing, though, isn't it?
Hmm?
Isn't there like a ranger based thing?
Yeah, there's probably
You're
like
trying
a
to grab all
yeah.
the good parts of every class.
Yeah, like it's
You
probably
could- you
easier to
could,
play for a ranger.
Multi-class.
Good.
True.
Text quiet? Is Text quiet? I can make him louder.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. I'll keep singing it until you tell me.
Oh god, what happened? I don't want to have just text. How do I do this? How do I fix it?
Now it's a party.
What did I do?
Wow,
Let's
now
go.
I'm the one who's fired.
How does it feel?
Wait, how do I... Legitimately, how do I fix this? Help?
Okay.
Does anybody know how to fix what I've...
Call IT. They'll tell you to submit a ticket.
I fixed it.
And they'll get to you eventually.
Your morning just got better? It's ruined again? Aww.
I'm happy I'm on Aidonomics.
I don't have an attack thing. That doesn't fit my, thing.
Cribbins, I gotta blame you for something. That game you were playing the other day, not only have I watched someone play it for probably, 6 hours, I bought it myself and started playing last night.
I've heard
That sounds like you.
It's
Well,
an
that's-
inscription, anyone is wondering.
Yeah, it's I thought it was just oh, okay, you get to a certain point. No, it's a lot of nostalgia / cool thing. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a multi kind of game process where you think, okay, great, I beat the big bad. Then they're like, oh wait, no, there's more to this game. And then they're like, all right, I beat that part. And they're like, oh wait, there's another part of this game. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. I will help you, but I don't want to spoil anything for you. So, and I'm far from. I think I'm roughly where you are, from if memory serves me. But there's buckle in, baby. It's not a quick 10-hour game.
Oath of Vengeance Paladin is kind of the Ranger Paladin already. They get Hunter's Mark.
Oh, well, there you go.
You're going Pally?
Yeah.
I thought you were going cool caster.
What? I like my pallies. I said in the chat, check the Discord.
Nobody reads the
discussed-
Discord group chat.
I try, I really do, but there's just so much stuff.
Well, you don't have to check every channel. Just check the campaign
Yeah,
chat.
but then I get lost, and then I'm like, is this the channel? No, and then I have to read everything. I don't.
I do the same thing, honestly. I get it. You could, mute all of the channels that you're not interested in. I've meant to do that with all of the Discords I'm in. Just mute everything that I don't, need to keep up on. But I haven't done it because it takes, I don't know, 2 minutes, and that's too much, and...
well, that's it. When you think of it, I don't know about you, when I'm all right, I'm on my desk computer, my computer, I'm here to have fun, and now it kind of feels like it's like work, and you're like, dang it, but no, I'm unplugged now. I don't feel like doing this.
Yeah, see, at my computer, I'm always working, because, I'm always ooh, I could check on this stream thing, I could do this stream thing, I could...
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. But I don't know, I can't get myself to, organize my Discords.
Oh, I just
How long
realized...
until we're level 20? Because the level 20 Vengeance Oath is crazy.
a week, right?
Yeah,
Like couple
exactly.
sessions?
A week. Because we'll have played in a week.
This is great. At 20th level, wings sprout from your back.
Yeah. There's a couple of things that do that. You just randomly get wings, and I'm like, what?
Or able to fly, like the Tempest Cleric does the same thing. You just become a flying Zeus.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, in the Wild Myth, the game, that also happens. My character that I created to portray myself is now a fire person with wings. I didn't start that way, but shit got real.
Benjamin Button D&D start at 20th and work backwards. Oh my god.
Oh my
Getting
God.
less power. Ooh, that's
You
kind
could,
of interesting.
You could do the old school video game thing, where like the old school RPGs, where you start at the highest level and then the tutorial's over and you start at level 1 again and your power's been taken away somehow.
Oh, yeah. No, that could be a lot of fun.
It would be. I think a clever idea would be you do it as a one shot and you put a timer on it. So every 30 minutes to an hour, you then degrade your level. So they're kind of rushing to get through your story. And if you throw enough things at them, they become a level 1 character for the boss fight, which should be a really easy fight. But it's oh no, there's 8 rats. What do I do? I'm gonna die.
This is genius, and somebody is gonna run it at some point.
Yeah, fair enough. I also just realized, do you guys want me to use my real mic, or is the headset mic fine?
I think you sound fine.
I think you sound fine.
Cool. I just completely forgot that I had all this stuff set up.
That you have like a real mic.
I mean, like
honestly.
if you want to use it in the future, that'd be cool. But like, I think it's fine.
I also think it might help because the puppers might not get picked up as much. So.
Oh, true.
Free range. So.
Chat thinks it's fine too. Aiden says it's fine.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Every 30 minutes, lose a level. Forces characters to rush. Or players to rush, whatever. I wrote characters. I should have a better notepad for this, because, like, I have a really hard time taking notes, like, on,
stream.
On, like, the computer.
Oh, sure.
So, even though I'm, like, DMing on the computer, you're struggling to hear text? Maybe it's just you? Maybe? If
you're on your phone, it might be a different scenario as well. I do have a very raspy voice. I got boosted yesterday. My arm hurts like a mother, but
sad.
I'm double Moderned and one Pfizer now, so I'm pretty much a superhero.
Yeah, we still need to get our boosters, but now we're both sick, so we cannot.
Well, we got organically boosted. We got the all booster.
Using car speakers. What? So cool.
Okay,
I am the quietest one. I can also speak louder.
Fix that again. No, I find you're often like kind of quiet. I think I usually turn you up.
Oh, sweet.
So.
I think part of it is he mumbles a lot of the time.
I do do that.
He defaults into mumbling a lot.
I do. No, that's just text as a whole, to be honest.
They stopped moving. What happened?
It happened for a second. It came back.
Whoa.
I think it's because I minimized the pop out instead of just like bringing OBS back to the forefront.
Yeah.
I am a mumbler. To be full disclosure.
True.
I used to either talk way too quiet or way too loud, and now I think I just always talk way too loud.
So what is our party makeup? We got a Barbarian. What's Chris gonna be? Because I did say I can just. He's a bard, right? Okay.
A bard? Yeah. Is he a bard?
Now let's be for real. I'm the one who probably doesn't read the channel the most, but I thought that's what
I think you're right. Yeah, no, I think Chris is like always a bard normally, right?
Which is fine.
He said ranger or fighter, which is what I thought. But then
a barbarian. Oh my god, that's brilliant.
You could do a barbarian. That would be fun.
You rage while you're performing, so you're basically like a screamo band. Come on, it writes itself.
That's really good, actually. Yeah.
Someone do it.
Somehow rage gives you advantage on performance checks.
That'd be sick. Oh, he's gonna say he's gonna be a fighter or a ranger. All right.
Fighter or ranger. Okay. I mean, I could probably go a caster then. I don't mind. I like a.
I mean, paladin's half caster. It doesn't matter. You don't need to fill thingies to have a party.
But I like it to be balanced.
You don't need it to be balanced.
When people die, they will come back with what we need.
Barbarian uses a war drum? Yeah. Like bongos.
Or, the most obnoxious, like, have, like, a bagpipe.
I think Red wanted to do that. Like an orc barbarian with bagpipes.
Bagpipes? That'd be sick.
Oh, I'm gonna be playing an orc bard. Or a half-orc bard later this month.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the bad bard.
The bad bard? Bard. Right. Like, you're not good at music and stuff?
Yeah, like, I'm a bard, but my dump stat is charisma. And,
Vuvuzela? What?
I just have a drum. I just hit, like, off rhythm.
But can it be, like, one of those, like handmade ones, so it's, like, not even really that good, so it's just, like,
Yeah.
Raising a mug of coffee and toast. Greetings from Georgia. Welcome in. How are you?
Does it say vaccinated but still not a hugger?
It is.
That'd
Which
be a
is
great
funny.
mug for my
I'm
stepdad.
A hurdy-gurdy?
I'm a huge hugger anyway, but
I was gonna say
I
that
like
doesn't
hugs.
sound
I'm a
like you.
hugger for sure. But I think
You're
I think it
here.
was an ironic thing.
Well, you're here in time. Our third player has not shown up yet. He's in chat. He is driving home currently. So we'll like actually be getting going in a little bit, but we're kind of just shooting the shit right now.
I might do a warlock.
A warlock?
Yeah.
Red, just do what you want.
I can't
It's fine,
decide.
man.
Yeah,
I'm
you
indecisive.
were so set on doing another pally though.
I know. But then
Do
I
it.
started reading through the paladin stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, they're kind of boring.
I tell you what, put it to chat, man. You got enough people in there. Pick your character.
I mean, we could. Vuvuzelas are the, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. That's just like,
Oh.
are the instrument that ruined the World Cup years ago. I don't
Isn't that the
remember
big,
that.
like,
Thank you for the
gong
lurk,
thing?
Aiden.
Isn't the big gong thing, not gong thing, but it's like like the Ricola commercials where they have a big horn and they blow into it? Is that what that is? I'm gonna look it up.
I have no idea. Went out for groceries. It was -17. Gross. I have no idea what it's been like here because I've not left the house. Therefore, I just haven't looked at it at all because I don't want to know.
It's
it is a
definitely
great
very
mug.
cold. We went. I had to walk the puppers out, and even Daisy had issues with her paws.
Aw.
So we came back real quick.
Where was I? You're being driven. True. Yeah, don't twitch and drive.
No, God.
Red has changed classes 4 times. Thank you for the happy D&D
Rude.
sesh. Oh, what races is everybody thinking? I think we've only talked about class.
I'm going half orc. To be honest, it's kind of on brand for me.
That's fair.
Though, if and when I die, I have a couple characters already in the works.
Yeah, that'll be something that we'll talk about too once Chris is like actually here about like how easy we want it to be to die. I have like a whole list of things that we can go through for like expectations of the game and stuff.
Sure.
Are we level 3?
We will be level 3, yeah.
But I figured we're gonna be rolling our stats on stream.
Yeah, that's again another thing that we were going to talk about, whether or not we want to roll. I like to roll personally, so like I try to get people to roll because like it gives like variety and like, oh no, what if I roll like a 5 or so? I probably won't let you guys have 5s, but like we'll see.
The worst.
That way you get the movie monster trait of popping back up when everyone thinks you're dead. Yeah, that is a fun thing with half orc. 5e has been out for years at this point, but is still kind of crazy. They've changed racial abilities in the player's handbook. What do you mean? Like changed them like... Oh, they aren't the same as at release? Really? Satyrs are OP? Which book are satyrs from as a playable class? Or do you mean as a monster?
Need much more thinking and planning.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I like rolling shit characters, but I do not put more thinking or planning into it.
I think that means that everybody will be rolling, and that's fun.
Creating characters is improv for me.
I should probably get more dice, or do I just want to roll? I'm using the gift die. I'm getting the gift die. I'm not
nice.
leaving this up to chance. Check this out. Metal, black.
I have 2 sets of dice that I got recently that I haven't gotten to use to like actually play with yet, so those are going to be the first couple sets that I use in the campaign, I think.
Alright, but if you kill us, you have to retire them. It's the rule.
It's the rule. If I kill you, I have to retire them.
And trust me,
Go in dice jail.
To do it.
Theros? I don't even know what that one is. I've never heard of that one.
Are satyrs like angel people, or is that something else?
Satyrs are like the half-goat people, like Phil from Hercules.
Yeah. I was gonna say Mr. Tumnus, but Phil.
Totally Mr. Tumnus, yeah. The Greek setting based on the magic. Oh, okay, that's why I didn't recognize it.
I do like that they're opening up. How about like the elephant people too, and all that good jazz.
We had a guy play one of the elephant people in the other campaign, the other group.
Well, we should not talk about them. Obviously, they're not as good.
They have advantages against all spells. Wow. I guess because they're like magic beings or whatever. Luxodon, yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's the elephant peoples. I'm gonna go get my... Sorry, what?
Warlock picks patron level 1, right?
I don't know.
Why don't you know everything? I thought you were a DM.
A DM that constantly opens the book. Vamp while I go get my checklist thing.
Sure. All right, chat. Quick question for you. For anyone who's played D&D before, do you guys know what charging your dice is, or / do you guys do it?
Charging your dice?
Yeah. You don't know? Do you know what it is?
I don't know. It sounds like a witchy thing.
You put your highest number on the dice facing up to charge it, so then you'll get it when you play the game. So you want each money facing up to charge it for insanity.
Yeah, that sounds like same as Lucky Socks or
Lucky Socks.
Lucky Socks or blowing, getting your woman to blow on your hand before you roll at the craps table, that kind of thing.
It could be anyone.
I wasn't quite sure what I just walked into there. Having your woman blow
on your hand at the craps table.
Yeah, no, I know.
I know what he's talking about.
I figured it out once the sentence kept going, but I was a little worried what you were talking to my chat about.
I totally know it.
I've never done it. I've just seen it in movies.
We should literally fly to Vegas, do that one thing, and then leave Vegas. Not now, obviously, but
yeah, not now.
We're talking about charging our dice. Have you ever done that, Jack?
Yeah, no worries.
You, Chris?
You're late now, though.
I have a character idea now, and it's a good one.
Okay, that's good.
The question is, will you change that idea by the time Cribbins gets here?
Probably.
Yes. You guys want to put a predictor in?
So, I'm gonna be Harry Dresden.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm gonna be I can multi-class at level 3. So I'm gonna be a level 2 wizard. And then 1 level in Warlock with the patron of the Archfey because he's beholden to the Fey, the Queen of the Winter Court.
Mm-hmm. Ashley's fault, but she's the one who asked when you had to be back today.
I was gonna say, she's the one scheduling you today. You can't. We've all talked to her. You can't blame her.
Makes perfect sense. It aligns the dipolychromatic adhesive molecular structure of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, that tracks. That makes sense. Yeah.
This is a person who just got PhD in dice charging, and I am all for it. Thank you, Doctor.
Up ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's Ashley's fault, but she asked me yesterday, and I even wrote it down for her in a message after I told her my face.
I mean, full disclosure, if this was midday, because of time zones, I probably would be. I'm never on a schedule. I try to adhere to one, but I'm usually behind on said schedule, so
I'm pretty much always here way too early for things.
Good.
Except today. Today I was definitely I actually don't allow links in chat at all, but if you want to join the Discord, feel free to drop it in I don't know, a channel. Hold on. I don't know what channel. Memes probably, if it's for funnies. I beat you to it.
Yeah, me too.
I saw that coming in. Not a chance. Not a chance. Also, I did this. It probably looks kind of funny because hold on. Because text doesn't have a link. Is there something you want me to link to for you?
Just link to his Twitch. Why not?
I mean, what?
I mean, yeah, he can get followers before he starts streaming, because we all know he's going to start streaming at some point.
No, I like, yeah, no, definitely do a bracket and then put ... and just close it.
Hi, Ash.
I don't know how these work.
What's your username on Twitch? It's text0051, isn't it?
It's Big Pimpin'.
That's not it. I know that's not it.
I don't know. What is it? It is Tech0051.
Say anything in chat, Tex.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. Never.
I want to get chocolate wasted.
Maybe it's the uppercase that was throwing it off.
What was
I mean, if there's
yesterday's
a
craziness?
lowercase
You mean
T,
my
I wanna be
fisherman's
pissed.
house thing?
You're at 5 followers now, Tex.
What? Thanks, guys, but
Blackjack and
it's gonna be a
Tex.
rough follow for you guys.
Blackjack and Tex.
Yeah, that's it.
Chris,
Alright.
pee faster.
I
Sorry,
can't
everyone get Ember installed. We got some firefighters.
Oh god. Okay, you know what?
You do some firefighting later today, huh?
Jesus.
Huh?
Have you installed it, Tex?
No.
It is a lot of fun. I don't have it yet either, but Chris
Right
being
now,
difficult again all the
God.
time.
I'm surprised he hasn't joined while peeing on the can. To be honest.
Oh, he's definitely watched me from the bathroom before. He used to watch me while he was pooping at work, because otherwise he'd be working and wouldn't be able to watch.
I mean, that's a response. That's just being responsible.
Yeah, exactly. He said he was gonna go pee and I don't know, drop stuff off and load up and all this things. I don't know what he's doing.
All right, I'm downloading it now. All 9.11 gigs of this thing.
I'm surprised it's that big. I don't know how things work.
It has
Well,
like 20
obviously he wasn't gonna tell me he was smoking because he knows that I'd tell him not to.
It has like 25 levels of firefighting goodness. So
Oh gosh.
He's just run upstairs. Okay, he should be here very soon then. Can I? I wonder. Oh, actually, I think if I don't have my camera on, it'll just like pop him in at the bottom, anyways. I think.
I also
maybe.
tried lawn mowing simulator,
Oh yeah.
but
I've heard
I
that's
don't-
oddly satisfying.
I
See,
don't
that's
know
what I
if
would
there's
think.
I don't know if there's enough THC in the world to make me enjoy that game.
It's just like too slow for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like get antsy. Like I did it. Like I mowed a lawn. I mowed the crap out of that one lawn, but after I was like, yeah, that was a thing.
So the oddly satisfying didn't make up for like how slow it is.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. The simulator games just aren't for me. And I was like,
I think I'm frozen.
yeah. I think
Oh.
like I don't know. Like I like Stardew Valley for chill, but it's like I don't know.
That
What
that
is
still
your-
has like a
what is
lot
your
of stuff
chill game?
going on though.
What's
Yeah.
your chillest game? Like,
I've
you know,
lost my
you know what?
mouse. There it is.
If I'm gonna just sit on a thing, kind of veg a bit. What's your
My-
chill game?
My chill game like right now would be Assassin's Creed.
That's
your
not
game?
chill.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It is chill. I play on hard difficulty too.
What? You're just a different breed, I suppose.
Or chill. I boot up Dark Souls 3.
Oh my God.
That's like my chillest of chill games.
I feel like we have different definitions of chill.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm here.
it did not
He's
pop
here.
him in there.
they're here.
His,
Oh, he doesn't have a- Can I move? Oh,
Yeah, Valheim.
Okay, there we go.
Valheim makes sense. That could be a chill
I
game.
kind of got bored of Valheim though. I felt Valheim was too slow.
oh my God! I gotta stop doing that. I keep freezing everyone. There we go.
Sea of
You look
Thieves
so
is not-
small, Chris.
I'm so small.
Sea
Sorry, is
of
this
Thieves
better?
Sea of Thieves is chill until it's not chill.
Well, until
That's how I
people run
describe
into
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
it's
little
just like
better.
normal, like stop start sailing though. Like
Yeah.
sailing's just like that. You're like chilling, and then all of a sudden you got to do 50 things, and then you just chill again.
Are you not seeing anything because you haven't reacted to the rules thingy? More zoomed in, Chris Cam. I mean, we don't have to worry about it right now.
Yeah.
He could just be small. Clicked it, read it, then just posted in memes.
He is just small.
Except
He
he's
is very-
actually
he
like
is
the
very
tallest person in the call.
No,
so
he's
like
very small.
he's not very
Legit.
small.
I'm
I'm
sitting on
5'3".
6 phone books.
You're 5'3". That's still taller than
Yeah.
me, at least. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for wanting to share some funnies with us. Okay, let's actually like start session 0 now. So I wanted to start this off with everybody like introducing themselves. If you guys want to, at least like your name and your pronouns, I suppose. And then anything else you want to say, if you guys are streamers, you can shout out your like stream and whatever. So I guess we'll just start at the top with Chris.
Hi, my name's Chris. Twitch.tv/Cribbin5. And my pronouns are he, him, hi. And I respond to a lot of things though, so don't worry about getting them wrong. I've played D&D quite a lot. I've played it since 3.5. When I was like 13, I started getting into it.
Good on you.
I also have a cat.
Berta!
And yeah, I've played it since I was early teens, and I still play it. I try and play weekly, but it's really hard to organize that with people.
Yeah.
I've run my own campaigns and stuff before, multiple campaigns. Longest campaign I had running was like 3 years, I think it was.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
It was good. It was good.
It's crazy to you that apparently everyone was playing D&D your whole life, you never knew it. I don't think anybody around me was playing D&D, but
It's like
except for my dad.
it's like getting your first job at a restaurant as an adult, and you're like, wait, everyone's on cocaine? How?
I
That's not real.
thought this was hard to get.
Oh, my
This is
dad
only in
actually.
movies.
My dad handed down his D&D stuff to me, all the second edition stuff that he's got.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
I don't think my dad
Yeah.
has any of his stuff left. He gave me his dice at one point, but I definitely don't have them anymore.
My uncle has all first edition stuff.
Yeah.
Like an entire first edition set. It's very cool.
It was very cool to look through that. We were going to borrow it, and then his son showed interest. And we're like, well, you should probably keep it then. I wonder if he ever actually played.
Probably not.
I guess move on to Red, unless Chris has more stuff he wants to say.
I'm sexy.
Yeah, I mean, that's
and
obvious.
He knows it.
Fair. I'm Redbeard. I do the Twitches at Redbeard Unleashed. I'm Chickadee's live-in mod, and I like Dungeons and Dragons.
I like turtles.
All of your friends are now D&D players.
Did I nail it?
Not that you believed it was lame. Definitely grew up in a culture that said anyone played it was incredibly weird. That's fair. Yeah, that definitely would have been the same, like in the town that I grew up in. But you were a gamer, and that was shame too. Probably especially because you're a girl. Girls don't play games. Just a matter of finding your people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess like this would be. Oh, also I did see. I laughed at you, Maceo. I wonder which player's from the UK. He's British.
I'm actually from Kansas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Well, you're actually not from the UK because you guys made the right vote.
we're not gonna open that can of worms just like we didn't last night when I was talking about this.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I guess we'll move on to text then.
Hi, all, I'm Tex. I'm a he/him as well. I don't Twitch. I basically join these lovely people when I can, and that gives me the fix I need because I don't need to do the work, which is right up my alley until Red fires me. So I've been itching to get back. Thankfully, Chickadee and Cribbins have had me on their stuff before, so feel free to check them out. And yeah, I've been playing D&D for probably 2-3 years, and DM'd once or twice. Probably did that once a month for a while. Maybe went for a year and a half. So definitely looking forward to being a player. I used to play D&D with Red and Chick before the whole pandemic thing. Red was Savage, and I had to create several new characters.
I killed a lot of his characters.
I know I was the only one dying. I don't understand. I don't get it. I like to think I was playing properly, but there is no real right or wrong way to play. But yeah, no.
As long as you're having fun.
Yeah, that's it. I like to play a little bit more of the characters. I don't know if I'll be doing any accents, but who knows? We'll see how we go about it. But yeah, no, I've always been into this type of thing. Although we never played D&D before, my dad was really into miniatures and like Warhammer and painting and stuff like that. So I'd always have that kind of outlet. But yeah.
Yeah, we still have to get together to paint our minis. You got us
We
minis
do.
and we never painted them because pandemic.
True.
Also, you've been playing a
Yeah.
lot longer than 2-3 years because the pandemic's been going on for like 2 years. So
Oh yeah, true.
I know I did the same
Feels
thing
like
because
only yesterday.
somebody asked how long I'd been DMing, and I was like 4 years. But like, can you really count the last 2? I don't think so.
Yep.
Your favorite
So-
accent to do is a Kiwi accent. Nice.
Sweet. I wish I could pull that off.
I don't think I can pull off any accents.
I can only pull off accents for like 1 or 2 phrases, and then I just lose.
Yeah,
it.
I can like learn a phrase, but I can't like make that go into like other words.
Kiwi accent's sort of Australian, but you add more of a sort
like a
of less
day,
of a.
day.
It's
or is
less
it-
good eye and more. You alright?
You're
Hello?
I'm pretty sure a kiwi is a type of fruit.
Oh my
Yes.
god, it's also a bird that looks like the fruit.
Yeah, they're named after the bird.
Big
not
ups
the
for
fruit,
40K.
so-
No, thank you. Yeah, yeah. That's the way to go.
Oh,
You
Also,
guys-
welcome in,
do you-
first time chatter. How are you?
Do you guys eat the kiwi skin? I know people who do, and I
What?
find it really
No.
odd.
Okay, it depends how I'm eating the kiwi. If the kiwi's been sliced, I'll eat the skin. If I just like
Oh,
cut it in
yeah.
half and spoon it out, then I will spoon it out.
Sure.
That's the right answer.
So
Yeah.
I'm working with sociopaths. I just needed to know.
I
Why, do they
eat
just eat
like
like an apple? that would be the worst. Yeah.
like Popeye with spinach. Like squeezes it and it like
Yeah,
shoots
yeah.
it and then goes into his mouth. I do that
Go.
with kiwis.
Man, I wish.
Aiden, that reminds me of that
Ew.
TikTok of that bad boy TikTok where he does things like wrong on purpose, and there's one where he just grabs a banana and he just bites it from the side through the skin.
Oh god.
That's like something that I've never even like tried. Like, is banana skin like really gross? Because I feel like it
Yes.
is.
Yeah, it's really bitter.
How I've like never actually tried it, I don't know. Although apparently you can make good bacon out of banana skin. I saw that on like TikTok or something. It's like
Macy,
orange
that's-
peel skin. That's also gross. Ugh.
Maceo, that's the idea for my vegan ranger class. Never mind, that's the class. I changed again. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
a
see,
vegan
we knew it.
ranger.
Oh no.
You got a level 3 vegan powers.
Ooh. Is it like? Never mind. I don't. I was gonna say something that probably wasn't great. I'll work hard. People who are vegan, but
Yeah, okay, so now that we've all introduced ourselves and proven that most of us are sociopaths that eat kiwi skin, only if it's like already sliced though. Like I won't like chomp into a kiwi because that's weird. But
Yeah.
Tell every monster you fight you're vegan. No.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna use any of your
Try-
body after I kill you.
yeah, like try convincing him. Like, don't worry. Like, it's totally fine. But you should also not eat, other things.
Trying to tell like a werewolf. Have you tried tofu?
Oh my god. So I guess we'll just like go through like all of the questions that I would normally ask in a session 0. So basically this is going to be like about expectations of the game, like what you guys want to see, what I want to see, what I'm expecting to do, that kind of thing. A trail of fruit corpses in their wake. I'm gonna leave your corpse to rot. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like, wouldn't you like want to be honored in death? Like, it's if like somebody murdered me, I'd almost feel better if they like, I don't know, like ate me and like wore my skin or something. Like, it's gross and it's fucked up, but like at least they're like using it. I didn't just like die.
Mhm.
But yeah, okay, so the first thing I have on like my list of things is like the 3 pillars, how important they are to you. So like how much you want to be exploring, how much you want to be doing social interaction, and how important combat is to you.
I'm fine with a mix of all, to be honest. I don't need it to be a dice roll for battles all the time, but keeping it kind of breaking up the exploratory stuff with a battle once in a while is not bad. And, I'm fine role playing my character depending on how I roll today. I have a feeling I know what direction it's going to end up going, just based on my luck with dice. But I like the role because the crazier the character, the more we can flush out the intricacies of how they interact, which is kind of cool. That's my 2 cents, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I love the roleplay. That's my kind of thing. I love a bit of roleplay in the bedroom and on the board. So I think that's the way I like to go. If combat lasts like a whole session and then like the session after as well, I
You get tired.
I don't like that. Yeah. There's only like 3 of us playing though, so I don't imagine combat would last too long. But the campaigns that we usually in is like 7 people, 6 or 7 people, so the combat rounds usually take a while.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. Yeah.
Red, what about you? What are your preferences?
I am only here for the combat. I'd like to treat it a lot like a video game. Lots of loot.
Bye.
No, I'm just like, I'm cool with what I do really like the role playing aspect of D&D. So like yeah, I just try to play my character. It won't always be, it probably will very rarely be min-maxed.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I would like to like have a focus more on like role playing and exploration versus combat. I don't mind combat, obviously, like it's a big part of the game, but I don't want to just be like running from one combat to the next kind of thing. Like, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the flock of misfits. What kind of bird are you? I didn't want to cut people off before. So I definitely missed some stuff. This is obviously going to be something like with the like D&D things while I have people here. I'm not going to be able to like respond to chat like as quickly, but I will have a timer going, and when the timer goes up, I'm going to try to like catch up on chat kind of thing. So if I was an animal, right? Yeah, definitely. No, honestly, like even as a human, like if I have to be murdered, I'd rather they used my body. I don't know. I also hope that, like, they go to jail and stuff after, but runs and scream, I'm definitely not a cannibal, yeah. No clue what bird you are, that's fine. You don't have to pick one, it's just, like, the thing I say. Small owlin, aw, cute. Yeah, so I think we're kind of all on the same page with that. Like, we want to see combat, but it doesn't need to be, like focused on combat. Like, we don't gotta be, like, murder hobo-y or anything. And everybody is interested in doing RP, which is fun for me. I need practice at being better at that too, so having like a group of people who are like interested in doing that I think is good. I guess like the next thing is player to player stuff. So how important what I'm calling around the fire talk is. So like, again, how important like RPing, learning about each other's characters, stuff like that is going to be for you. And then also, how do you feel about PvP and like how far are you okay with PvP going?
Oh, I'll murder a bitch. I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill Chris. Session 1.
Yeah.
I was gonna take the more passive approach.
I have had full like sessions before where it's literally just been characters talking to each other, like role playing.
Okay.
Not really done much. So I'm perfectly fine sitting here pretending to be someone else, having a conversation with someone, pretending to be someone else. I love it.
Yeah,
okay,
me
cool.
Too.
Yeah, I mean that'll be good opportunity for me to kind of
nice
dive
hat.
in a little bit more.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how it doesn't. I didn't think about this when I got it, but having it sit on the headphones is difficult.
Oh, true.
You put the headphones backwards, like.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Oh, put
like just like have them like rest on your neck. Oh, or if you had long hair, you can put them on your pony. Apparently that works.
Like that. Yeah.
Literally just got into D&D with your friends. Nice. Well, welcome to the D&D community. Thought about a lot of things before, but you never thought about how you prefer your body to be handled. I feel like the same way that like if I were an animal and like I just like I don't know, if you have to kill me, then please just use my body so I'm not just like a corpse that you killed and I don't know, disrespected. DM doesn't allow rolls against other players. It's all RP, even combat. That's fair. So what I prefer is Fisticuff Rules. So you cannot kill another player, but you can knock them out. So like no like harmful magic, no weapons, like you have to like punch each other, or like very little weapons. Like I'm okay with you like threatening with a weapon, or like yeah, I guess like threatening with a weapon, like doing like as little damage as you can, because there is that like rule that like you don't have to do lethal damage. That's really what I mean, is like you can't kill another player. So if everybody's cool with fisticuffs, then
it's fine with me.
Oh, good old brawl. I love those.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
So tricorny? Tricorny?
With the hat.
Oh! I was like, what is that referring to? Superb.
me.
The Marquis of
Tricorny.
Fan Taylor Boxing Rules.
Rated box.
Yeah, exactly. Fisticuffs. Oh, Chris, you weren't here for this, but I threw up a list of things in the campaign chat. If there's anything on that list that you're uncomfortable with, let me know. We don't have to go through everything, because I'm pretty sure most of the stuff everybody's just comfortable with. Fisticuffs, you say?
Put 'em up. Put 'em up.
But that brings me to my sex, drugs, and rock and roll thing. So basically, like, are you okay with, like, drugs and alcohol? What about brothels, general debauchery, stuff like that?
Totally fine with them being in the world and all that jazz. And if people want to interact with it, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one I would like to avoid that's
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, you don't have to say it either. You could just, like, let me
I'm
know.
just gonna put it in the chat. Is that chat? It's a private chat, right?
Yes.
The campaign chat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brothels and D&D? Trow Coke?
Okay.
Why have you never played this? I don't know. Why have you never played it? When we start doing drop-ins, you can probably drop in here. Oh, the serious and silly slider. How serious do you want the campaign to be? How silly do you want it to be? Do you want it to be a mix? Do you want it to be neither? And just boring run-of-the-mill?
Oh, I love, like, you know, I don't know if you guys watch much anime, but there's always like a beach episode, or, you know, like an episode where there's
Yes.
just like a throwaway. Like,
Yeah.
Infamous
I love
beach
a good
episode.
throwaway episode.
Okay,
every so
cool.
often. It's just fucking amazing.
Yeah. I also
Well,
prefer, like, a mix of both of them. Like, I like it when we get
Yeah.
super serious and have, like, actual, like, emotional reactions and stuff, but also being super silly is, like, fun, so...
I remember seeing a meme that like the festivals in D&D are the beach episodes of animes. Like when a town has like, a
Yes.
festival. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true. That could be fun.
Oh, it's wintertide. Come along, children. Let's play some hook-a-duck.
That was annoy me in Stardew Valley. I'm like, I've got fucking carrots.
But
to play.
bonus milk, if you have any questions, feel free to pop into the Discord and ask them in the D&D channels, because there are lots of people in there who are willing to help. But yeah, I mean, really, like you can't really make a mistake, because, like, when you make a mistake, you could just, like, go back and fix it. So,
Yeah.
but feel free to jump in there and ask questions. We're all there around to help. In your campaign, the Mind Flayers ground quartz into powder and got all the fey creatures high. Interesting.
I feel like as well, I love the improv of D&D, you know, like yes and.
Yeah.
Yes.
When people are like, no, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. It's like, oh, come on.
The
dude,
rule
I'm
of
just
cool,
trying to-
man.
I
That's all.
don't
the
say
rule of
no
cool,
very
exactly,
often,
yeah.
but I will say no, because I think if you say yes to everything, things can kind of get out of hand.
Yeah.
But I say yes to most stuff. Cause
I like to just add flair, like rather than being like, oh, I stab them with my sword. It's like,
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna try and duck behind them and slash their Achilles, or you know, something
Yeah.
along those lines.
Yeah,
Like,
for
rather
sure.
That's
than
something I
just-
wanted to bring up. Is that something that I want to practice? Is doing, like, more narrative combat. So still, like, following all of the mechanics of combat, but, like, when you use vicious mockery, like saying something that would mock them viciously, or
Oh,
like,
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yeah.
Is so
Oh,
much
yeah.
fun with that.
or like, especially like final blows. Like, I want to give you guys the option.
Pirate I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me.
Flare it.
I want to give you guys the option to sorry, red sound went off, so I don't know what you said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I might turn those off when we're actually doing a thing, because otherwise, like, it might cause some issues.
You can turn them into commands too.
Yeah, I mean, like, all of the alerts, though. I'm probably gonna have, like, D&D alerts specifically, and, like, channel point redemptions and stuff. But yeah, like, especially for final blows, like, I want you guys to, like, describe stuff. If you're a caster, like, it would be really cool if you, like, know exactly, like, what your, like, hand movement things are, stuff like that. Like, you don't have to do everything, you don't have to do it every time, but I think it would be fun to try to make it more narrative. I'm really bad at it, so you guys get to watch me like stumble through it. But
Yeah.
I'm not good at it either. We'll figure it out.
I have like I do have experience DMing and I really enjoy it, but like I don't have as much as like you would think for as long as I've technically been playing D&D, because like 2 years went by without getting to play at all. So, yay pandemic. I think the
One thing I've got to warn you about me being a player, which I'm trying my best not to do as much, but I end up turning it into like the Chris show, and like just end up,
poor text.
just being like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do this.
I was gonna say you're gonna be fighting with me for that too.
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna be fighting to get text to like be in the spotlight.
I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'm not insulted if someone tells me to shut up. Like, feel
Okay.
free to tell me to shut up, like, whenever. I'm just like, okay.
Yes to most things, yeah. Yeah, the butt reaction. That's the perfect reaction to yes to most things. Main issue right now is that you're bad at the roleplay part of it, bad at descriptions, and coming up with things on the spot is terrifying for you. So, yeah, coming up with things on the spot is definitely hard. For descriptions, like, especially if you have stuff already planned out, I would just write a description. I've definitely done that before, where I write a description of a room. Another important thing to think about, and you could have, okay, I have way too much to say about this, so I'm going to try to cut myself short, but for descriptions, try to think about all 5 senses, and even better, to help you with that, you could have a list of a bunch of words for each sense and pick ones that make sense for the current thing that you're describing. So, like, have, like, a bunch of words, and then, like, say you're walking into, like, the sewer or whatever, like, look for words in those, like, in each of those lists, pick one word or whatever, or one word from, like, 3 of the senses or something like that. So, like, stinky, wet, and there's an echoing, like, sound. Because then, like, it gives... What? I described your balls? Why are your balls echoey?
Yeah, that's
The hollow, right?
That's how mine are. I don't know.
You're usually good at noticing when you've been main character and start encouraging others to join, though. I mean, that's also helpful. I do also try, like, as DM to, like, let people, like, finish what they're saying, and then, like, make sure that, especially if there's, like, one person who's been in the background for a while, like, ask them if there's anything that, like, they want to do, they want to say. Because I'm often the player in the background because people talk over me a lot, and it's just like, and then I just, like, sit there and stew over it, and a good DM will notice that I'm sitting there stewing over it. Other people don't notice, and I don't like those DMs. Because I can only yell over people, like, so much before I'm like, this just isn't fun anymore.
Yeah, Ashley just ends up getting annoyed and just goes on her phone. Like, if people keep talking over her, she's just like, oh, fuck you guys, I'm doing whatever.
Well, that's why I would like to DM for her, so that she can have a good experience. We might end up using D&D Beyond. We're not currently going to be, but Maceo brought that up last night as well. That there's like an integration for D&D Beyond. Walk away for a second. Go back to Echo Balls. I mean, what do you really expect with us? Yeah, you do that. Yeah, exactly. I'll, like, if I feel like I'm not getting to play, I'll just stop playing, because what's the point of wasting the energy to try? Yeah. So my next thing is metagaming. This is, of course, like, a really hard thing for everybody, like, because we don't all have, like, the same definition of metagaming. So I guess first, like, what do you guys think of metagaming, and also, like, what's your, like, definition of metagaming?
So for me, it's I try to act as my character would act. Of course, I'll know certain monsters and how they are interacting with players just because of my experience in the game. My character won't know that, but I do think that there is a space where if you want to do something really cool, for example, like if Red's character is right after me in the combat order that I'm aware of, maybe him and I could do a cool combo move or something that we can discuss. But otherwise, like, if I know that one person's not susceptible to, like, a certain attack, I'm not gonna change my way of thinking for that. unless it's been presented to the character. That's kind of where I am at with the metagaming. Of course, if we're ever in a boss battle and stuff like that, then maybe, it's hard for me not to percolate how my character will act in advance, but I do try to keep it as honest on your toes.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Professor, is that's how I feel about that too. A lot of people would call that metagaming, though. So I'll talk about that after. Go ahead, Chris. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. So like my metagame is pretty much exactly the same. Like it's just out of character knowledge is how I describe it. Like if you can't think of a way that your character reasonably would know or do that, then that's metagaming. So like if you hear someone else say something but you're obviously not there, then you wouldn't assume the knowledge unless they have told you that they've explained it to you in that sort of way. But there's assumed things as well, sort of like if you're meeting up to someone to plan, they find out some information and then come back to planning, then you just assume that they've given you the information, in that sort of thing.
Say it.
Yeah, I don't think that, like, necessarily, like, in character, you have to say all of the things that you've learned. In that case, I would be, especially because, like, sometimes, like, characters are going to try to keep secrets, and I'm okay with that. So, I would just ask that every time somebody comes back from, like, getting intel or whatever, they're like, I tell them, like, this much, I tell them everything, I keep this one thing from them. But you don't actually have to be like, okay, here's all the information, like, I don't expect that, but, so, like, the assuming of that is okay, as long as that was the intent of the person bringing the information back.
Echo Buds is the secret. Actually, it's the final boss.
Okay, I do want to, I think video chat helps, with that for remote play, because people really start multitasking way too much if it's audio only and remote. Yes, I totally agree. DM will straight up damage us if we metagame, so... It depends. I have one time actually brought the Wrath of Thor down on a player, and it was for, like, out of game actions. They just, like, were not paying attention, and they were fighting with me on wanting to do something that I told them, like, wasn't possible. And I was like, I will just kill your character right now. Like, 3, 2, it was a kid, by the way. I wasn't treating an adult like this, but I was like, I will just kill you. And I straight up killed them. And they're like, you actually did it? I was like, yeah, would you like to be alive again? I was like, well, like, go back, but, like, you need to, like, not be a dickhole. Because nobody wants to be a dickhole. Party forms into Voltron for boss battles. I mean, that would be kind of fun.
That was an exciting D&D game.
Yeah, that was a large group of, like, 14-year-olds, I think. Like, 7 people. It was a thing.
I was the least mature one there.
That's not surprising.
No.
Adventuring parties would communicate their abilities to one another. Yeah, so here's my thing with, like, that whole thing is, and I know, Red, you haven't talked about metagaming yet, but my whole thing with, like, combat is, if you've been traveling with a party, you probably know, like, what people are regularly gonna do. So, like, I'm okay with you guys talking about, like, the current round for, like, a little bit before the round happens. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to, like, talk for, like, 3 hours about each round, but, like, a couple of minutes I think is okay. 14-year-olds want to be dickholes, it's true. No, he was being real weird about stuff, and I was just like, please stop asking the same questions and stuff, and I was just like, nope, you're dead now, bye. Often use I relay that info. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah, and like I said, like, if there's ever anything that, like, you want to keep back and keep a secret, I'm okay with that, because I think, like, characters would do that. So, like, you can say, like, I relay the info, except for this one thing that I don't want to tell anyone yet. It's like finding loot that nobody knows about. Like, that's, like, another PvP thing we could talk about, is, like, are you okay with people keeping loot that they find without you knowing about it, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
If my character doesn't know about it.
Yeah, okay, good.
I wouldn't even be angry by it.
So, Red, metagaming. You haven't said your 2 cents about it yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's doing things based on knowledge your character wouldn't have.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, an important thing, especially since all of us have been DMs before, you probably have knowledge of the monster manual, so you might know that such and such is, like, what's the fucking word I'm looking for?
Vulnerable, resistant.
Yeah, sure. Vulnerable or resistant to, like, whatever type of damage, but, like, your character doesn't know that. So don't just be like, use fire or don't use fire, because like you don't know that.
Yeah.
That's like my biggest thing is like, because I know that you guys have knowledge about stuff like that, or like in-game knowledge of whatever, like if you don't know it, you don't know it. And that's like the only thing that I really care about. I don't mind talking out of character a little bit about stuff. I will, of course, like always put a timer on it, like not an actual timer, but like some sort of timer, and be like, okay, like you guys have like 1 sentence left each, and then like you guys have to act.
Yeah, that's the thing that always feels ridiculous to me in combat is when people start talking like at length for like a combat round. It's like, no, we're kind of like in a situation here. You don't have this much time to think about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like combat decisions to be kind of rushed.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why I said, like, you can talk, like, a little bit about each round or whatever, but, like, I am going to cut it short just because, like, there's a certain amount that you would be able to just know and call out. Like, I have no problem with, like, each, like, round you, like, calling one thing out. Like, I'm going to do this, or, like, I think he's going to move there, or, like, whatever. The last thing I have on my own Session 0 thing, I haven't even looked at this one yet, so sorry, this is a lot of stuff, I guess. But the idea of commitment and homework, I'm not going to give you a lot of homework, but there are going to be some things that, like, I want, like, from each of you, there's going to be, like, I want you to have, like, a couple NPCs from your background and stuff like that. And I've had what might be a really fun idea for our first session, which is... I want to start it. You guys are like halfway through an escort mission, and you're like settling down for the night, sitting around the fire. And I kind of want you guys to each come up with like a ghost story or a story from your past that you want to like tell everybody. And like this story will be like a little bit of like showing your character and who they are, and like the story that they would choose to tell, and that sort of thing. What do you guys think about having homework like that every now and then?
I do love a monologue.
Okay.
Monologues.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Cool.
It's just time and stuff. But I mean, this is like a creative outlet for me, so it's not like work for me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
It's not like homework; it's home fun.
Mhm.
So I'm sure I can.
Oh,
Get
I
to
like
it.
that.
It's just
Home
that
fun.
Sometimes life gets in the way. So
Yeah, well, that's the other thing is we are going to have like a month between each session, so you guys do have like a fair amount of time to kind of think about it.
And I know Red will probably do it the last minute because I went to school with him. So
He will. And I will talk about it to him regularly because we're like in the same house and
I didn't
stuff.
do that in
But
school.
sure.
word of the day, apricity?
I just didn't
Apricity?
do the homework in
Apricity?
school.
Fair.
The other thing with this isn't really like homework or anything, but I have this really cool book. And I haven't gotten to use it all yet. So I was
I've got
wondering.
2 copies of that book. Sorry.
That's okay. So I thought it might be fun on days that we're not doing a session. If you guys like, this won't be like you have to show up for it or anything, but if you guys like have the free time on a Friday or Saturday of my streams, maybe we could like run through exercises for that, just like for funsies. And I could like, I don't know, just grab a character that I already have and like run through exercises just like for fun. I don't know. I want to use it and I don't get to use it. So, and again, like we don't have to do that like every week or anything either. I just thought that would be a fun thing to do with you guys.
Sure.
And then time commitment, again, like first Saturday of every month. Obviously, if something comes up, we can move that around. Just like communication about your availability. Yeah, Red got it for me like last Christmas or last birthday or something, and I just like haven't used it yet because I haven't been playing.
It's so good.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Okay, I'm gonna look at this list. I feel like some of this list was stuff that I already talked about. Okay, so the next thing, even though this list isn't in order, is do you guys have any questions? So think about that.
Well, I have a thing to add about, the being nervous about just making things up on the spot.
Yeah.
Which someone was saying in the chat,
Mhm.
is one thing I like to do is get them to give you the answer. Almost like a therapist kind of thing. Like, how does that make you feel? It's like, what do you want to happen? So it's like, if someone's like, oh yeah, we're going to this room. It's like, well, what are you looking for in the room? Or they'll be like, well, I'm looking for, a bar Well, then you just describe a bar, like, oh, there it is. Well, there's a bar
Yeah.
looking for you, and they're like, oh, is there anyone here that looks adventurous, or like anyone here that looks like we get information from them? And then you just describe a shady character or something that they look like they could talk to.
Leading questions.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
lawyer.
Yeah.
Mm.
Except you're not supposed to do leading questions as a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, you can do leading questions as a lawyer. It's fine.
As a bad sleazy lawyer.
Yeah. One that wants to win, obviously. That's the lawyer you want.
I wanted to say actually about like descriptions too. Like they you don't have to do like Tolkien-esque descriptions. Like,
Oh,
you
God,
don't-
no.
A lot of people get wrapped up in stuff like that, and it doesn't have to be like as crazy as you think. Also, people like watch like Critical Role and stuff, and they expect it to be like
Yeah.
insane or like voices or like whatever. But like D&D doesn't have to be that like crazy.
No,
That's really
I've said this
opinion.
before about voices specifically, is I don't do accents. I don't change my voice a whole lot. I change like my body language, and I might like make my voice like a little more excited sounding, a little tired sounding, something like that. But it's usually just my voice. It might be a little higher, a little lower, but like it's not like that big of a difference. It's more gonna be like I'm going to change the way I'm sitting. Like if I'm like a shy person, like I'm going to sit like a shy person, talk like a little bit quieter, maybe a little softer. But that's gonna be me showing character rather than like doing this like crazy voice, because I am not Matt Mercer. Like I can't. I don't have the practice in doing stuff like that. So.
Yeah,
And I also
exactly.
don't expect it out of you guys, obviously. If you guys want to, feel free, because that's fun. But
Fucking love doing accents. The
I
reason
know
I
you
like playing a
do.
bard so much is that just when, like, a bard lying or pretending to be someone else. I like being espionage. That's
Yeah.
always fun, like assassin kind of character.
Yeah, I'm great at accents, so yeah, obviously I like to do accents for my characters.
I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to practice my accents, so they'll be
Hey,
bad.
my
but
name's
they'll be
Harry
better.
Dresden. I'm the British wizard.
Wow.
That's my character for the campaign.
British.
Governor.
Just speaking a Cockney accent the entire time.
fuck, what did I just have open? Oh my god. I closed things and got myself all confused. But yeah, like, but before I did, like, nothing, and I would just be like, I'm saying this in character, or I'm saying this out of character, just so everybody knew. And, like, if that's all you're comfortable doing, that's
Yeah.
fine. Also, if you don't want to, like, actually talk as your character, that's also okay. Or, like, if you want to just be like, my character walks up to the bar and asks for a beer, that's also just fine with me. I don't think I'm gonna really get that out of you guys. You guys seem to be, like, super into, like, I'm gonna walk up and then I'm gonna say this thing, but... What's the name of that book? I can hold it up again for sure.
The Ultimate RPG Character Backstory Guide.
I don't know if you could actually see that because I couldn't see the thing, but thanks for reading that out.
It's nice. It's like having one of those like British voiceover robots, but like on the call too.
Okay, so I guess alignment we should talk about. How do you guys feel about alignment?
It's such like a right. So, oh my god, I don't hate alignments. Okay, it's nice as a guideline, but they are so like when people try and hold you to this one thing, it's like your mood changes constantly. This person could really piss you off, and it could make you bend your morals slightly, or you could be in a specific situation where you don't have the choice to do it. I think being reprimanded for not sticking to your personality alignment character thing, like 100% of the time is.
I've dealt with that as a player, and it was frustrating.
Yeah. That's pretty much how I feel too. I wouldn't hate it if you guys like picked an alignment that will be like your kind of like baseline for like how you act. Mostly because like I'd rather know evil characters. But
yeah, I basically use it as a guidance for how my character would act, but it's not like gonna overwrite if if I'm neutral good, but then I need to do something that's a little bit shady. I'm not gonna not do that.
yeah, like I'd rather you had like your like moral rules figured out than your actual alignment. Like, know if you would kill somebody in cold blood. Like, is that something your character would do? Know if you would steal bread because you were hungry versus whether you would steal money just for fun or like whatever. Like just know like what kind of actions like you would do like within a moral framework.
Yeah.
Sorry to jump ahead.
Yeah,
When will the
exactly.
first episode be? It should be the 5th of February if everybody is free for that.
I think I'm washing my hair that day.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I think I have to rotate my tires.
I actually might be on call, but I don't think I am.
Okay, well, you can just let me know. So it will probably be the 5th of February. I will obviously keep you updated if that changes. I know that I can't move it a week up because I'm doing a charity stream that weekend. So if we have to move it, it will be like forward.
I mean, yeah, because that would be the last week of January. I think I'm busy that weekend.
Which I think would also be a bad weekend
Yeah.
because
I'm pretty sure. Actually, you know what? I can even check right
I
now.
feel like the next weekend would be bad because that's pretty close to Tex's birthday, I think, right?
Birthday.
Oh yeah, that's
So that might not be the right weekend either. So let's cross our fingers for the 5th.
Yeah. I'm like 80% sure I'm fine, and then even if I am on call, I don't think I'd be.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I was
it
gonna
also
say,
like if
even
you
if
have
I'm
to
called,
leave,
it's
like
like-
we'll figure it out or whatever.
Oh, sorry.
Why is this button up?
Okay,
What was
so
it?
alignment.
No, I was gonna say on the alignment thing, it's like it's so weird to like hold someone strictly to it because like you'd never do that. like,
What's
in
your
real
alignment
life.
as a person? You know, like Red, what is your alignment? It changes
As
from
a-
day to day, really.
As a person?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Thanks,
Well,
Ruben.
yeah, and it's
Like
it's
you
it's
probably
like-
have like I feel like it needs to be more spectrumy, you know? Like I move anywhere in like these like 3 boxes of the like matrix, you know?
Yeah, but like in real life it'd be like if one day there's like one donut left and the person's like, "Oh, you can have it." And then the next day they're like, "No, I want it." And then you like call them on it. You're like, "Well, yesterday
You were so
like,
generous yesterday.
You're a giveaway the donut person. You can't do that. Like it doesn't make sense."
Hate those
Yeah.
people.
I'm
I
actually
don't-
going to
oh.
take away experience for that.
never
This
had
is
that.
actually a good question. Is
Yeah,
how
well, and that's the thing too, Macy, right? Yeah.
most of
Well,
us are
that's-
lawful, or we'd be in jail, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And like even like in like the D&D universe, like you could be chaotic good or like chaotic whatever, but be in a place where the law is like enforced so harshly that you're going to follow the law for your own self-preservation. Does that make you lawful? Not really.
Yeah. Well, yeah, even then, like, most of us, like, appear lawful. This is another thing that I really like to talk about alignment is, like, most people have multiple alignments, right? So you have the alignment that you perceive yourself as, and then there's the alignment that everybody around you perceives you as. Because, like, an evil character might actually perceive themselves as good or neutral, but because of the actions that they've taken that follow their own, like, moral code that, like, makes them perceive themselves that way, somebody else might perceive them another way. And a really, like, a good example of this is, like, I might be a morally good person, like, I perceive myself as a morally good person, but I'm bisexual, and therefore, there are a lot of people out there who don't think I'm good. They think I'm gross and dirty and whatever, you know?
Wait, you're bisexual?
Yeah, sorry, I had to find out this way.
All right, I'm going to
I don't. You're not gross because of that.
Sad.
Wow.
Whoa,
How much
all
experience do I
bunch of
get for the
really-
farmer? No. We don't kill, well, I mean, maybe we kill farmers, I don't know.
That's like the D&D equivalent of like driving in the car and seeing someone with a stroller and being like, "Oh, that's 10 points."
Yeah.
Double.
Uh,
My mom used to love that joke. Looking back as a kid, that is kind of a messed up joke to make.
it's, yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, so next thing, this is something that, like, I hadn't really thought about, but you could farm farmers for XP. No. Okay, so, but
It comes
before we
back.
move on, because experience was brought up, I'm going to be doing milestone
Totally.
experience. Because
Oh, yeah.
I love
Yeah,
okay.
Milestone.
I figured none of you would have an issue with it, considering combat
Yeah.
wasn't super important to any of you. Okay, so the question that I found, like, while I was looking up checklist stuff is, like, how do you guys feel about spotlights? So what I mean by this is if somebody has, like, a personal quest, like, from their backstory or whatever, are you guys okay with, like, the spotlight kind of being on that character for a little while, like, while you work, like, towards that quest? As long as in the future you get to do the same thing.
I'm totally fine.
Yeah, as long as it's mostly on me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's on someone else, totally fine with it. No, I'm kidding.
It kind of makes sense, like, especially if you're going to help someone with something, then you'd all do it, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like, I don't think you can tell good stories without doing that.
Yeah, again, I feel like a lot of the questions that I ask, like, I kind of know the answers from you guys, but part of this was to, like, have other people see, like, how a session 0 goes too, so I don't want to just assume everything.
You don't know me. You don't know me. I hate it. I want to be railroaded. Rail me.
Those are two different things. Okay, this is like a game mechanic-y type thingy. So we'll also go into like some house rules and stuff. But when it comes to rolling dice, you guys don't get to tell me when and what you're rolling. Basically, like, it's like you say, like, I want to do this thing, and I can be like, okay, you do the thing, or you get to roll this thing, or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like, don't just go, like, rolling dice, be like, I got this on my perception. I'm like, what perception? That's because I want to be in control. No, I just think that that's, like, how it should be done. I doubt you guys have issues with that.
Nope.
Because you shouldn't even know that you're rolling dice. You're just a character. You're just knowing things.
This is real life.
Asking for checks and rolls is cringe. I agree. Like, I mean, I don't mind if it happens, like, every now and again, especially since sometimes, like, the language around things is kind of hard. Like, you can be like, I want to investigate the thing. And it's like, okay, well, roll investigation. But, like, that saying I want to investigate the thing is different than saying I want to roll for investigation. So that is really as simple as it has to be, is like, just don't talk about rolling dice. Players state actions and DMs determine the type of roll needed. Exactly.
You can just like look in a room. It's like, oh, I want to have a quick look around the room. That's like perception. But it's like, right, I'm gonna search through things and like pick stuff up. And you know, if you want a more detailed look, then that's investigation.
Yeah. But at the same time, you don't know that. So, like, and like, I might, like, not even have you roll sometimes. Like, I might just know that, like, when you look around the room, you're gonna see the thing you're looking for. There's no point in rolling. Or I know you're not gonna find the thing you're looking for, so there's no point in rolling.
Yeah, that's passive perception and stuff as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
I do really like using passive stuff. Like, I would love to be using, like, passive stealth, passive perception. Like, because passive stealth is, like, how you regularly walk around, right? Like, that's just, like, how quiet your footsteps generally are, how much you don't bump into things. Whereas, like, actually trying to be stealthy is a different thing. You want to burglary the room.
Passive burglary.
So some house rules. Also, feel free to call me out, like, while we're playing, about rules that I didn't realize were house rules, because a lot of the things that I've learned have been through experience and not reading the books. I've read the books, but, like, it's different when you learn something in experience. It's kind of like, it, like, sticks better. But house rules, critical hits, I use full dice plus a roll plus proficiency. So instead of like,
that's so much better.
Yeah, because I want to crit to like actually do damage. So I want to make sure that you're getting something out of it. So even if you roll a 1, you're still getting like your first roll as like full dice rather than doubling that 1. Because you could easily do more damage with just a regular hit if you're just doubling that 1.
Awesome.
No stacking advantage. I saw that like come up somewhere. Like you get advantage or you get disadvantage. You don't get to like roll 3 dice ever, unless we want to play around with that. I think that's raw, but
there's specific feats that let you do it, like elven accuracy.
Okay,
that
cool.
gives you like additional reroll as well as advantage.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. If it's like in the book and it's something that you've taken, like that's obviously fine with me. But in general, like if somebody like casts like the thing on you that gives you advantage and then you gain advantage from flanking and then you get advantage from this, like you still only roll like the 2 dice unless you have like a special thing. More for ease than anything else. 20s and 1s. pretty much only for attacking. When it comes to like a skill check, there's a DC, and if 20 isn't that DC, then your 20 doesn't work. And there are things that are harder than like a natural 20 to do. So like if you don't have like a +5 or whatever, like you don't hit that 25 even if you've rolled a 20. You know what I mean? So skill checks,
like
there's
it's
no...
impossible for you to do. Like
Yeah.
It's not an automatic pass.
Now, that being said, a lot of people would be like, oh, well, then, like, why do they get to roll? And it's like, well, I don't know, because I don't know everybody's pluses off the top of my head, mostly. I could ask, I suppose. But that also means that on a 1, you don't automatically fail. Like, you still get to add your bonus to it and see if that number hits the DC. Because, like, some DCs are going to be really low. So, like, even if you only have, like, a +4 or something, if the DC was 5, you still do it on a 1. So it works both ways. Also, obviously, with crits, that means that if, like, a monster crits on you, the same thing happens. So their crits are also more powerful than just rolling the dice or whatever. Because otherwise, it's not really fair. I think that's all of the house rules that I use, but again, you guys can feel free to like call me out and ask questions while we're playing and stuff.
Yeah,
Also, if there's house rules that you like playing with, let me know, because like I like playing with fun stuff, so get dunked on.
I like to play strip D&D.
Oh,
We can't do that on Twitch.
Yeah. Well, we'll stream on Chatterbait.
Don't know what that is, but I'm sure I can get a following. I already have 5 followers, so
It's true. It's true.
Just Google it quickly on your work computer.
Yeah.
I think that's all I had for like that kind of stuff. You could play at least once. Fair. So if you guys have questions, ask questions, and then let's start talking about character creation, I guess.
Sure.
Which we definitely talked about a little bit already. I don't know how you guys want to do this. Because normally I would just be like, start making your characters and ask questions. So
I've already got 3. I've already got 3 books open.
Okay, good. I like it.
Yeah, I have a reference page that I used because I'm reusing a character that unfortunately met his end far too early.
Yeah.
And I put way too much effort in his backstory to not use him. So
Right.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like one of your characters.
So I've got pretty much I've already chosen what I want to be proficient in. I'm just kind of waiting on the rolls, I guess.
Yeah,
As well as,
I mean,
I don't remember how passive perception works. I don't remember.
Passive perception is just 10 plus whatever your modifier is.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, I'm basically ready to roll.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to go ahead and roll, go for it. I'm trusting you guys with rolls. So rolling for abilities, we kind of decided this last night. I was always going to do 4d6, take away the lowest, but also you guys can re-roll ones.
Okay.
Ooh. I like
So
that.
I got a nice little dice tower that I'll be using.
Strip D&D, and everyone plays a character only proficient in light armor.
For the folks who are interested. I don't know where the bottom is, but...
I want to get myself a dice tray. I never wanted one before, but...
I've got like a little dice tray thing here.
I like that. That looks nice.
Oh.
Because I think for me...
Actually,
Go ahead.
It was a charcoal drawing set box thing.
Oh.
I just ripped all the stuff out and just put dice in it.
I need dice, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
I don't trust the online dice.
Yeah, I mean, I trust them. They're fine, but people like rolling their pretty math rocks, including me, so that's what we're gonna do. You love those books? Good.
16.
So do I.
Hell yeah.
And then obviously, like, whether you're making a character, like, on, like, a physical character sheet online somewhere, just send me your character sheet so I can, like, have that info and stuff. Was the show any good, Maceo?
Oh, shit. I'm rolling like garbage. Anyway. I went away.
I got a 16, 14 so far. I'm well happy.
I have 2 12s and an 11.
9.
So.
Wait, I rerolled
You liked
once.
it? I haven't tried watching it. I think I knew it existed, though. But yeah, I guess like this is like now open to chat to like talk to me more and ask me more questions and stuff too. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. Just because these people are like off doing stuff and they're just gonna randomly ask me questions. Because like if this was like an IRL like session 0, I would probably just sit here like working on the campaign while they're rolling their dice and stuff.
Oh, just do it live. Look at this.
See, this is what I want to do. I want to have a dice cam set up for myself as well. You need to be doing stuff. What are you doing? There's a cat there.
That's a 5. That's a 5. And that's a 2.
Jeez.
And that's a 3. 13. Yay. Oh.
Wait, how? Why are short rest hit dice not called heal dice? Oh, I don't know. We're gonna call them heal dice from here on out. What are you looking for?
Because it's hit points. It's hit dice for
I
hit points.
know. But heal dice sounds nicer. I like it better too. What did you sorry, what did you say?
Something catastrophic you do when you accidentally step on your dice bag. Oh, look at that. Oh no. Oh, 1. Ooh, a 6. 6, 6, 5.
Fuck! Why are you having such good luck?
Yeah, and yeah.
I was having issues remembering all the numbers, so I ran to get more dice, so I'll redo my roll.
That, my friend, is a 17.
Red. What are you doing? Everybody else is gonna be done their character, and you're still like up here doing weird stuff.
Oh no.
What is going on over there?
The wire's caught. I got the wire, no. There we go. Ooh, I'm bigger now.
Alright, fine. I'm here. Oh.
He's a lucky boy, that's how he got you. Fair. Fair.
I am unlucky. I'm very unlucky. With lots of things.
That's also fair.
Me, so.
Oh yeah, that's the other side of it.
Very lucky. Right.
Has everybody decided on class and race?
I'm
I
not sure
have.
about race. I think I might be going human. I know.
But no one plays humans.
I mean, I have to go human, so.
You have to.
Well, I'm basing it on a fictional character.
Who?
What?
No, it's
Are
what,
we allowed to know?
what? Who's on first? What's on second?
I don't know. Third base.
No, I'm basing my character on Harry Dresden from the Dresden Files.
Ah. Oh yeah, that thing.
Human.
Check out these dice.
Wiz.
Yeah.
War.
Nice. I got some lovely fox dice for Christmas.
Aww.
Got little foxes in them. I fucking love foxes. Fox
I
there.
got.
Yeah, I like that you named your fox after me.
Fuck you.
I got these ones for These ones for my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
You got
can't.
them for fuck. Ooh.
Wait.
From Maceo, and then I got ones for Christmas from my dad and his girlfriend, but they're all the way over there, so pretty
So
nice.
I roll 4 dice, take away the lowest for every stat.
Take away the lowest, yes.
And you reroll
And I
one thing.
do that a number of times.
6.
6.
6 times. Thank you, everyone.
There was a time where I had everybody do it 7 times and take away the lowest from there too, but
10,
I don't know.
14. That's not bad. That's a good start.
oh, is the cat down there now?
Do you mind us using?
Yeah, he's
By the way,
watching
are
me-
we?
He's watching me roll. He might jump on this table soon.
I originally said just use player's handbook, but honestly, like I think as long as you have access to the book and don't mind looking up your own stuff, like when I need it looked up in the like during a thing, then it's
I've
fine.
only got a couple of books for reference.
Yeah, I mean, feel free, like I said, as long as like you're willing to know your character, because obviously I won't be able to. I expect you guys to know your characters anyways, but like I can't help as much if I don't have the books, so.
I
Yeah.
believe D&D Wiki has everything though.
That's fair.
Family site,
That's
so
fair.
You can check it out there. I'm pretty sure D&D Wiki like takes care of everything that the Trove used to have, which is good because.
Also, Don John, very good.
Don John's fantastic. I
Yeah.
do really like that site. All that work for a couple +1s and +2s.
You know it.
Yeah, these dice are nice. I'm gonna go get the ones I got for Christmas. Give me a sec.
I actually rolled pretty good.
You know, it'd be a
Mine
good
are
character.
bad. Mine are all pretty middly. I've got one left.
Have you seen the monsters, the ones that just do averages? You know, there's a plane that's just like robotic tinkery plane sort of thing. It's almost like steampunk. Everything's like average. I'd love a character from that plane where everything's just you've got 10 in every stat.
It's kind of hard to tell.
And then you upgrade or whatever.
Without like really good light, what they look like. I think. I'm sorry. I probably just cut everyone off because I just like didn't even have my headphones on. But
You did? How dare you?
Rude. Yeah.
they kind of just look black. I'm gonna have to take a better picture, but they're like glittery, like purple, with like little bits of like lavender and like light blue in them. And the 20. Where are you? The 20 is like a little moon thing.
Mechanus, yeah, that's it.
Mechanus?
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
it's like a specific type of like plane where they're all like little robot clockwork thingies, and they always just do average, so like average damage and stuff.
If anyone's interested, I got this bag for Chick when we like first started getting into D&D. I ordered her official Critical Role dice,
Which are now in this bag.
What's what's Critical Role? Is that a D&D thing?
Yeah, they're like it's an up and coming like D&D streamer, small streamer thing.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone wants to check them out, drop them a follow. I'm sure they'd appreciate the support.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. So,
Yeah. Yeah, Matt's doing some cool things with it, so definitely check it out. It's gonna be doing big stuff in the next few years.
This is what the Critical Role dice look like for anybody who is interested.
Is that from the ones that made this book? the Tal-
You know, it's funny. I got my for Christmas. I got my sister the Wildmont one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She already had it, so I bought it for myself. So I have it here.
Nice. There's some good like gun stuff in those. I think for
Yeah.
I toyed with making a Warforged character.
Ooh.
I'm making a Warforged for your one shot that we got to figure out when the heck we're doing it.
Yeah,
I should make the T1000.
That'd be do.
I would love to play like a gun class, like cowboy type character or something.
That'd be
Like
fun.
Yeah. So saving throws, you don't add anything to it, but for skills you add your proficiency, right? Plus your bonuses.
Yeah. So your efficiency at level 2 should be like +2, I think.
Level
level
3
3, sorry.
is +2.
Plus two. Okay.
Yeah, so you add your proficiency to anything that you're proficient in.
Gotcha. It's been a hot minute.
Where can I
Oh,
make
hi,
a
Iggy.
character sheet? I haven't made a character sheet in so long.
Right?
Hi, sir.
The Wizards website just has character sheets. You can just download fillable PDFs.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh!
Can I drop links in your stream chat?
You cannot,
sure
but you
do
can
it.
put them in the... Oh, wait.
Yeah, I can.
Oh wait.
Okay,
Because you're
well, I
VIP?
need to fix...
Yeah.
Oh, maybe because he's VIP?
It must be because he's VIP.
Yeah.
'cause
VIPs can do it in
yeah.
my chat, but normal people can't.
Okay. I was
We like
worried that,
all
like,
the
something
normies.
reset itself.
Yeah. Fucking plebs can't.
Hi, sir. Hi. Don't sit on the keyboard. Don't do that.
Yeah. I can. Oh, meatspin.com.
Oof. Yeah, be careful with that one.
Hi, buddy.
My character's a lot better off than the first time I rolled him. I was barely smarter than a wolf the last time. And this character was a victim of a Ponzi scheme, Grivens. So basically, I was buying subscriptions for like a potion.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah!
Wow.
I totally
Have to
forgot
go
about
around.
that. No,
That
You
was
have
Iggy,
to
no!
go around and
Don't sit on the
sell
keyboard, sir.
potions
Come
to
here.
other people.
Come here.
Yeah, so and I was part of his Ponzi. Like I was like, yeah, no, totally.
It was
so
another
gullible.
player
Sit.
character too, by the way. It was
Sit.
like another player character in this game.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Here, yeah, just sit. There you go. See?
Nice.
There.
I thought it was.
Where are
pretty
you
good.
going, sneaky?
It was.
I
very
didn't
funny.
want to because he took all my money, but I had to. had to stick with it.
Oh,
It sounds like such a deal.
Yeah.
Iggy,
And
you're
again,
being a
I was just so
monster.
gullible that I believed it, right? So it was like I was his biggest. I helped him sell, but then in reality, he wanted to keep me alive, right? Because of how awesome I was. So
Oh yeah,
I was his
yeah.
income, right?
What are you doing?
Dex.
You were like a tenant.
Yeah, pretty much.
For everyone who hasn't met this cat before, his name is Iggy.
Iggy Azalea.
Yeah. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, you're purring.
For you, far more, smarter folks, how do we do the hit points? It's like
So you'll get a first level. You start with the maximum. So
do you add your con to that or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So your Constitution multiplier goes to that. Each class has a different dice that you roll.
Yeah, I think I got.
So
a D12.
barbarians are D12
Yep.
if you're a barbarian.
I am.
Sir, no. Don't sit on the keyboard.
And
Oh,
then I roll a D12 for the subsequent.
Yep, for
levels.
the other two things.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you add your con to that.
Yes.
So how are we dealing with ones in a health?
I wonder why are you asking that?
yeah. So you gotta take it.
I'll write it. That's fine. Add a big old +4 to that baby.
Yeah. See, there you go. That's not really that bad. Iggy.
Damn it!
You're a very good boy, sir.
Roll like this.
You know, it's not even close to your lunchtime, though. You still got like 40 minutes before you're allowed to start bugging us.
And then one last thing, and again,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of different for everyone, but for like weapons and stuff, where you add the attack bonuses, you
Mm-hmm.
add your proficiency, and for me, it would be strength to that, I guess.
If
Yep.
you are proficient, yeah.
Yep.
And it depends on the weapon as well. So some weapons have the finesse, and
Mm.
some weapons have like two-handed weapons and stuff. They're normal. They add your strength. If it's a finesse weapon, it adds your dexterity instead.
If you
Which
want
would
to,
be
you
like
get the
a
choice with a finesse weapon.
Do you guys know what a javelin would be in that context?
I think it's just a regular weapon. So, if you're throwing it, it'll be your dex, though. So if you throw the it's hey, Iggy. If you
Javelins, are they strength? There's some strength throwing weapons, aren't there?
yeah,
I just don't have my books around, so I'm going off.
that's
of
fair. I'm
terrible
pretty
memory.
sure javelin isn't finesse, so I think if you're stabbing with the javelin, it's strength, and if you're throwing it, it's dex.
Right. Sounds good to me. Just want to make sure. I'm almost done my. Are we doing bonds, flaws, ideals, so on and so forth?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, that's really just like character creation. So like, you don't necessarily have to write them down or anything. Flaws, I think, would be good to have available to us. If you have any like goals and stuff, that would probably be good for me to know. But as far as like personality traits, like that's really just for you to know. So if you don't have like words to write them out with, that's fine with me. Also, don't forget that you have a background to do. I'm super okay with you doing custom backgrounds. And if you have, I forget what they're called, but the like special thing that comes with your backgrounds. If you have an idea for that like isn't already in a background, feel free to run it by me. What's that called? Come here, Mr. Book.
So just so everyone's. Oh no, you know what? I'll leave.
Oh,
that
it's just a background
already.
feature. Yeah, it like a custom background is like probably even better than just like picking one.
Oh, cool.
Which is like super easy to do. If you want me to run you through that, I can, since you don't have a book on you.
Oh, that's all good. I had them, so I just kind of used the same ones that I had.
Yeah,
for my
yeah, that's
first one as well. I'm a squishy barbarian.
Oh no!
Wow. Oh no.
So I rolled pretty poorly on my 2 level up things. I think I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Okay.
So, but my con's pretty beefy, so we'll see how that works.
Thank you for that, Professor. So throwing your javelin, you can still use your strength.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'll
I
be
feel like
probably
I've definitely ruled that differently, and I think it's because my last DM ruled it differently. So I wonder if it was different in another
I mean, you're also the DM,
system
so you
or
can rule
something.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, you do what the hell you
absolutely.
want. You can tell me to use my charisma, and I'll use my voice.
Oh,
Oh my god, I can make a
Iggy,
Javelin
you-
like a blowgun.
sir. Okay,
More
you gotta-
charismatic.
Oh my god, a bard with a trumpet that shoots darts.
Yes. Yes. I actually watched. I was watching another D&D thing where it was Chris Perkins doing Castle Ravenloft, and they had a little toy that they befriended, and his main thing was he shot poison darts. But he was like
Yeah,
a serial
okay.
killer. It was pretty fun.
Iggy,
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
your worms aren't in there anymore. I
Where-
moved them.
Oh,
Yeah, he
you could
has,
just, like, put the blow dart in your mouth and then just.
All right, Jake. I'm firing over the.
Sweet.
I think I'm finished.
Yeah, you like pretty much had your shit done, so.
I did. I
Oh,
did,
shit.
and then I think I get you still have my back, the background stuff, like the what they call those, the hooks, the story hooks.
Yeah, mine might take a little longer. I might do more off stream, but
Yeah, no, don't feel free to like not have it ready by the time we're here. I'm just here to like have questions answered and stuff if you have any right off the bat. And
I've decided I'm going to be a Beastmaster Ranger
ooh, nice. I like that.
with a pet boar.
nice.
You want a
Yes.
fox named Red.
I kind of want a fox, but
The branding. 2 out of 2.
yeah, I might go for a fox.
I have a fox.
The thing is,
and
you can the
I'm gonna use die
the
on the fox
beasts
to
are-
write Cribbin5 at twitch.tv on the side of it.
the beasts are like interchangeable, so you know
What?
you get a beast companion, but you can also change the beast companion,
Oh,
right?
can you? How does that work?
I don't know.
I rolled a d12 just to see if I can get some better. I haven't rolled over a 4 anyway, so I was doomed from the get go for my health.
Nice, good stuff. And you even charged your dice.
I did, man. The charge didn't work.
So I've got. Do you want to know where my stats fall at least?
Yeah, sure.
I haven't done anything else besides that, but I got 8 strength, 9 dex, 14 constitution, 14
Okay.
intelligence, 12 wisdom, and 13 charisma.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
That's not bad.
I was gonna have less charisma, but I have to have the minimum requirements to multi-class for both classes.
True. I feel like that makes sense for Harry Dresden. I feel like his physical stats should be like a little bit higher, but like
Yeah,
they're
I
definitely
had-
like the lower ones. So
his charisma should be lower, but he does like strength training and stuff for
Yeah.
hand-to-hand combat, so it definitely should be higher.
I
Like,
would
he
just
trains with
suggest
Murphy.
like as you level up to add into strength because he does like specifically work on strength. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean that's something we could kind of talk about. If the beast dies, you can obtain a new companion by spending 8 hours magically bonding with a beast that isn't hostile to you and that meets the requirements. That makes
Dang.
sense.
Oh, I have okay, so in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything,
Mhm.
they have Primal Companions, so it's just an alternate Beastmaster feature,
Okay.
which replaces the Rangers feature, where they have just 3 basic stat blocks of creatures. There's Beast of the Sea, Beast of the Land, and Beast of the Sky. You can't see that.
I can't see that, but I
it's cool as
trust
hell.
you.
Yeah, so you magically summon a primal beast. So it's sort of like almost like a fey creature.
Yeah.
It has
Okay.
like it has bears primal markings indicating its mystical origin. So I think I'd go for a beast of the land, which is basically the same stats as a boar or a panther.
Okay.
It's like DC is a quarter.
Okay. Yeah.
But you can make it anything.
Yeah, I can make it anything. So I will make it fox.
There you go. Get that branding, baby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. That's what I'm doing.
Iggy, sir. I can't read chat when you stand here. Thank you for bashing me in the
sick
face.
Professor's
What
on
are you
it.
doing? Yeah, I really appreciate this. This is great. I love having a resident looker-upper.
Oh, I can be a centaur? No, I'm Harry Dresden.
Honestly, centaurs are really cool. I like minotaurs.
You have
too.
every book in D&D? Fair. Oh, okay. That's pretty sweet. Well, I appreciate
Okay.
you.
Dang.
Which is it's really good. It's almost like a badass version of Find Familiar.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. No, sir, you can't lay down on the keyboard.
Okay,
You can't. Also, okay, I started talking about this and then I confused myself. For leveling up, we're gonna do it between sessions. We're not gonna do it like while we're live and whatever, because like that, I don't want to like chop up the thing and stuff. And we're doing milestone leveling up anyways, so like I get to choose when you level anyhow. And if you want to, because like we're kind of focusing on being like narrative and stuff, if you want to like describe like how have like a reason that like your stats or whatever like went up and like how you got like whatever features, like especially when it comes to when you get to raise your ability scores, that'd be cool, but don't feel like you have to. Or like if you like plan like ahead of time like what you're going to be doing, if you like say you know that you're going to be upping strength when you get to that point, like if you want to like make it known that when you sit down to like finish the day that like you do like 10 push-ups every night or something like that, like just to like add to the story of like how like the leveling up is actually like working out.
As long as my character does that.
I keep my bow arm strong by knocking one out every night.
You need to. You need to.
There was something else I wanted to say and I forget.
Or...
Hey, sir.
No, an arrow. I knock an arrow.
Oh,
and
knock an
fire it
arrow
out.
out. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And shoot it. Shoot it across the way.
Yes, definitely.
Perhaps into other people. Who knows?
Yeah.
Don't
Give him
forget
a
to look at the
give him a towel
option
to clean up the arrow
features for
after.
Ranger. They're really good. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was the yeah, it's in Tasha's sorry. It's in Tasha's cauldron of everything. Yeah, I'm looking the Ranger archetypes seem not interested in them that much, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I should roll for my hit points, eh?
Probably.
I'm just gonna go bog
you
standard.
keep ones just in case you were wondering.
Iggy.
Unrelated.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sleeping with the DM, so we'll see if that's the thing for me.
You're getting a one. That's what I think. That's what you're getting. I think it's working in the opposite.
So how does it work for? Okay, so for multi-classing.
I think it's where you're going, whatever level you're putting it into. So if you're becoming a stronger warlock, you use that D dice.
Yeah,
If
but
you're
for the first level, because I'm starting level 3.
Well,
'Cause my
what did you take first?
my first level should be warlock because he was like born with. Well, I mean, he was born with both.
I mean, just make sure you have a composition. If you're level 2 warlock and level 1 whatever, just roll the hit dice accordingly. Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
the
you mean for
first one he
first
needs to know.
The,
I mean,
because the first level comes maxed out.
Yeah, you're right.
that's up to you. Or like the hit dice are obviously different then, right?
Here, roll a
Yeah,
d20.
Well,
Roll
I
d20.
would say
High
the
is hard.
warlock is first because I think that like being attached to the Fae comes before the fact that he has the ability to do the thing that you can like
Wizard
learn,
out.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah. Okay, what are modifiers? D&D modifiers. I don't know how to play this game.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Oh, that was the other thing. Do you guys have questions? Because like I've barely told you about like the quest. Do you have questions about that? I don't know if I can answer them yet, but at least I'll know to have answers for you.
So we're just like, so I'm assuming this is kind of like our first gig together, or have we done?
I mean,
one or
that's
two
kind of up to
before?
you guys. I'm realizing that this is another thing that should have been on my checklist to talk about.
Yeah,
is
sure.
You guys have to figure out how you ended up on this mission. So it can be that you guys knew each other before, or you just manage to be on this job together. The job is basically you are escorting a noble to the city that they will be working in, like as like a government official.
So, Tex, remember when you were like, we keep ones?
Yeah.
Back-to-back ones, baby.
Oh no, you're squishier than I am.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well,
Chris took all the good rolls.
I can.
I haven't rolled my HP yet.
Oh no.
I fall back on my Constitution, at least. I'm assuming yours is not that great.
That's not bad. I got a +2 modifier for Constitution.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
you
it
end
could
up
definitely
at-
be worse.
I put his Constitution high because if you've ever read the Dresden Files, he is just a beaten, pulpy mess of a man by the end of each book.
Jeez.
It's really kind of hilarious how beat up he gets every single book.
This is like a really super cosmetic thing to ask. I assume Tex will want a green token. Do you guys have preferences on colors of tokens? Because for now, I'm just gonna use like a circle of a color.
Orange?
I had a feeling.
No.
Red?
No?
Red?
Orange and red.
I was gonna say orange and red. I knew red was gonna go red.
Fair. I can make them
It's not orange.
pretty different though. I can make the red like a dark red and then the orange like a brighter orange so that they don't contrast too much, or that they contrast more rather.
Me
I'm a
not
colorblind
being red
boy.
Oh, right.
confusing.
I knew that. Okay, well
I usually struggle with
I'll pick
greens and
some
browns, though.
What's that?
I usually just struggle with greens and browns, really.
Okay.
So, yeah,
You're colorblind?
it won't be an issue. Very slightly.
Nerd.
I'm not very
I'll
colorblind.
pick colors and I'll send them to you and you can let me know if they're different enough for you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you'll be reet, whatever that means.
I'll be re. I'll be re.
I'll
Fleek.
I'll try to bring my limited color theory into it to pick good colors.
I'll be able to tell the difference between red and orange, but it was just something that I.
Well, so red, orange, and green though are the colors. So.
Perfect ones for you. How about like a really, really bright green? Though?
Yeah, I was thinking if I go
Like it?
bright green and then like a burgundy. Like I said, I'll pick colors, and if they're too close together for you, we can switch them around.
Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal. It's a good thing I brought it up now, though, because I somehow always forget that you're colorblind. Even though you've told me like a million
very,
times.
very slightly. It's not super bad.
Okay.
I only
Who's
found out
colorblind
like
these days?
I found out like a year ago. I put on some colorblind glasses and I was like, wow, everything's like really vibrant wearing these. And they were like, well, what?
That's really funny, actually.
You're not colorblind.
My
you're
world is
color
apparently just browner than everyone else's.
Wow.
It's like I knew that I needed glasses, but it didn't seem like I needed glasses. And then you put on glasses and like my prescription isn't even that like strong, but you're like, wait, there are like I knew there were individual leaves on trees, but like I can actually see like outlines of them now instead of them being blobs. You know? Will I use Roll20? Probably not. I've definitely been leaning away from using Roll20 because it confuses me. But yeah, I knew I could do that. That was actually something along with the tokens. I was curious if any of you wanted to make character art for yourselves to put on those tokens.
I'm not nearly good at that.
I was also considering like just doing like little character arts for you guys once I kind of know what you look like and stuff. Saw trees, how kids draw them. Yeah.
I'm going to go
Lush.
with
Almost already
Lush,
gotten into the bush.
bush.
two weapon fight.
So cool. You're basically Legolas.
No, it's two. Well, I suppose, yeah.
I just finished the Lord of the Rings rewatch, so.
Ooh.
I still haven't seen any of the Hobbits. I want to see those. I know. Crazy.
Wait, is it light weapons? They use strength, don't they?
Light one?
I think any melee weapon uses
That's
strength.
what you're planning on it.
Yeah, unless it's finesse.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you get the choice. And then
Okay.
anything ranged is dex. And unless finesse, I don't think there are finesse ranged weapons though.
I don't know.
That would be the most interesting bow work I've ever seen.
No, darts. Darts are finesse range weapons.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, daggers.
Oh
That makes
yeah,
sense,
I guess
too.
like anything
throw
that like you
daggers.
can also throw.
Children.
They're finesse.
Yep.
You gotta finesse them just right.
That sounds
throw them.
dirty and inappropriate.
I'm just gonna toss this child. Sorry.
I throw
Is
the
that what your
child
familiar is? Is the small child that you throw?
down. Do children fall under improvised weapons?
How much bludgeoning damage do they do?
I mean, I guess it would be an improvised weapon, so that's just like I forget what that is. See, this is like I am great at DMing, but I look up all the rules constantly because I can't remember shit or
There's
anything.
so many. There's so many rules.
Yeah, like and then to think that like you can never look up the rules. Like if you look up the rules, you're a bad DM. Like people have that take, and it's just like you're ridiculous.
Tavern brawler, child thrower. I love it. That's just have like a sack, like dress up like Santa Claus, but instead of a sack of presents, you have a sack of children that you throw.
I don't like this.
Hey, stop taking my one shot. You're outing me here.
They call me reverse Santa.
I give people children.
That's a shit take. Right? Yeah, no, there's a lot of shit takes, like, within, like, the D&D community, and then, like, the other half of the community, or, like, probably way more than the other half, is just, like, if everybody's having fun, you're playing D&D, right? Please stop having bad takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. People have some bad, there's just, like, arguments over, like, the dumbest shit, is really what it is. Why are you staring at me? Why isn't he bothering you? Why is he bothering me? Iggy.
Because
What?
he's in the
Because
thick
he
of it.
knows I'll alinity him.
One
Yo, what?
other thing.
Oh,
I'll alinity him.
My gosh.
What are we doing
I'm
for
joking, by the way. Anyone who thinks I'm
money?
serious.
oh, for money.
I do not.
See,
throw my
money
cat.
always confuses me. So obviously you get whatever's in your starter pack. And I will probably, sir.
I've made infinity cat ears.
Nice.
Do we have to roll for money? That's definitely something I did not do. I just figured.
Yeah, it's usually defaults. I'm rolling my HP for my character.
Ooh, let's
so-
really buckle in.
Because you're level 3, like, having
7.
having like the starter pack and only the starter pack is kind of like not cool to me. So I'll probably decide on an amount of money that each of you have from, I don't know, like previous jobs or whatever. That will probably partially depend on if you guys are like a group that already existed or if you guys have like separate backgrounds for like your last job.
Oh,
But
we
I'll
we
get
could have
back to
been
you on that.
friends. I met Red's character when I found him sleeping with my wife.
Sounds about right. Except not really. It's not really in character for my guy.
Your take is
found him
honestly if you
sleeping
play D&D without D&D Beyond, you're just making it hard on yourself. That's fair. You wouldn't be able to function without it. That's fair. I'm sure if I get it, it will also turn into that, but not IRL.
I'm trying D&D Beyond right now.
Yeah.
I don't use D&D Beyond because I don't want to rebuy everything.
Yeah.
Right? That's the struggle. If they give us some sort of voucher code or something, I'd buy it all digitally and then just use.
Or if you
like-
could do like put your barcode in or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make a whole lot of sense. Now, I mean, that's not really an issue for me because I only have 2 of the books anyways, but it definitely doesn't make sense for people who have already bought it to have to buy it again.
Now with the D&D Beyond, does everyone need to have all the books, or does one person just need to?
I have
it
no
and they
idea.
can share it with the group.
Gotta get married first.
I've looked into it for a few times, but I haven't committed.
I think there's also probably like a pretty big difference between like the free version of D&D Beyond and the like paid version. Because I think there is like a free version like just for like making like a limited amount of character sheets and like stuff like that. Maceo brought up last night that it would make sense for us to do like a fundraiser of some sort in order to raise money to get D&D Beyond. Like the paid version. So
yeah.
We might do that.
Whoa.
Can we not just ask wizards? Oh, sorry. You're going on an adventure, everybody.
If I were a bigger creator, I probably would reach out to them and be like, hey, is there a way that we could get like a discount or like something like this for like advertising? But welcome, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Flock of Misfits. What kind of bird are you? Calm koala. Ooh, ow! Iggy! That was very rude. Can you please let go of my arm? I understand that you're hungry, but you don't need to eat me. Is it because I got too excited and you had to calm me down?
Just a little nibble to calm you down.
Just a little nibble. The owner can make a campaign and up to 12 accounts can join. You can have 6 campaigns. Wow. And so do the other people have access to like any of the reference books that you have like through that campaign? Sweet. All right. We might do that. We might do a little fundraisery thingy for that.
I'll get my balls out.
Yeah, I'm willing to take my balls out too.
I'll keep mine in.
Again,
because
we can't do that on Twitch.
we gotta keep something for the imagination, you know.
Ooh, I just had another thought.
Oh.
I can't say it out loud because I don't want to get people's hopes up for things before it's actually like a thing that exists.
My hopes are already up.
Well, I can tell you later.
What about your dreams? What?
If you want to try, you can share a campaign. You have extra space. Okay. I might take you up on that. We'll see. I'll let you know. You have gotten so comfortable. Look at this guy. Look at him.
So, lads, do we know each other, or is this our first job together?
That is a very good question.
What do you think?
Yeah.
And are we Rose first, or what?
Wallaman bird. What bird is most human-like? I don't know. Maybe like a shoebill. Not that they're like super human-like, but they're like the size of a human. What are you looking at, sir?
I'm thinking that maybe this is like our second job, so like we just kind of went from one into another, so we're aware of each other, but we don't know all the intricacies. Maybe.
Yeah, we just sort of met on the road to the job. Like all 3 of us were looking for work, and we all found work, and now we're working.
We went to the job board, and there was like one like take number left, and we all 3 of our hands grasped it at the same time, and then we looked into each other's eyes and said, "This is meant to be."
I love it.
That's it. That's how we did it.
Yeah, and that also helps answer a question for me as to like how you guys got the job. Because I obviously hadn't figured that out, because like I wanted to make sure that it made sense for like your characters and how you got to the job. So if you guys all like were just like looking for work, went to a job board, found that works for me.
Great.
Whoa.
That magical
Ow.
hand holding.
No, ow! You're not. No, stop eating me. Get down. Ah! Why are you doing this? Ow, Ignatius. No, stop it. Let go. BRB taking your dog out. Ow! Why? Why did you turn into Snow? Why did you turn into a monster? No! Sir?
Oh no.
Red, I might need help with
coming.
cat extraction.
I'm on my way. I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Wow.
Sir!
And we're gonna get the whispering eye. There it is. That's the party we've been looking for, ladies and gentlemen. And now it looks like you're purposely showing it to us.
Wow. It's a cat launcher.
I think you might need to extract his paws from my back.
What the heck, dude? So attached.
He went from sleeping to monster.
Here, I got him.
Thank you.
I can't stop staring.
Sounds like
at him.
Ashley.
Yeah, I don't know. He just I think he's hungry. So we should probably feed him soon. You what? I mean, you can.
What?
You what?
You what? Fuck, I don't even know what we were. Oh, we were talking about how you guys got the job, right?
Right.
When I started getting eaten by the cat.
I feel like maybe not that dramatic, but we all did find the same job at the same time.
Okay.
Fine. I mean, I thought the hand-holding was perfect, like it was fate.
I mean, maybe that's just how you remember it. Your character's just like a romantic or whatever.
I was carrying a bunch of books, and Tex's character bumped into me, and I dropped my books, and he helped me pick them up. And we both looked up and locked eyes with each other.
Sounds about right. Oh, sorry. Are you saying this about our D&D characters or how we met?
Well, I mean,
Same.
The story replicates life, right?
That's it.
Get back! You're missing conversation about how everybody met each other.
Yeah, I'm down with
I
that
need a
book.
name for my character.
Oh yeah, names are important. I find names hard.
Call him Archibald. Flubbered dust.
It was in this moment that you realized Red and Chick were two different people.
Ooh.
There's so much cat hair all over my desk now.
Where am I from?
Bother me.
What's my background? That's what I need to know.
Yeah, backgrounds are important. Like the mechanical background, but also just like understanding who you are as a character.
I know I'm gonna go soldier, but I just need to write down what it was.
Mainly that you could confirm they can be in the same room at one time. Fair. Yes, true.
And the apocalypse didn't happen, so... the cosmicness.
Do.
Oh.
Ooh, I get proficiency in intimidation.
Ooh.
Yeah, I also took soldier for that.
Oh, wait, you took soldier too?
I did.
Oh, we could be from the same place.
As soon as you said it, I was just like, maybe we were in the same band together, but...
I mean, it's also possible, like, for you two to know each other from the past and Red not know both of you from, like, beyond this job.
I'd rather not know Red before. I'm forgetting him as often as I can.
And then we can have, like, inside jokes, and he can't be part of them and
That's
stuff.
it. That's exactly what's happening. A lot of that being...
Remember that time when the new recruit ate that poo?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you should have seen his face. He thought it was chocolate.
What's it?
I mean, I'm fine with that because I can just be the character all the time. Like, I'm sorry, you made him eat poo? It's terrible.
No, it was just chocolate. He mistook it. He thought it was chocolate, but I was the one that may have done it, but next to his chocolate bar. But he ate it. It was his fault.
He did it willingly. And we didn't tell him he had to finish the entire chocolate part, but he did.
He just, like, kept eating.
That's it.
At that point, we were too...
At that time, we were too pot committed. We couldn't go back.
Yeah. And that's why we left the army.
I'm not saying we were dishonestly discharged. We chose to take our talents elsewhere. It was our decision. Well, I think we already got a backstory. Perfect.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. So then because I know a bit about your backstory, you could think about how much he knows versus how much Red's character might know. You might want to like give him like one extra tidbit from backstory or something, and Chris, same for you with him.
Shall.
If you guys want to. I remembered that I had another checklist that was open, so I'm kind of looking at that, and I think there's a couple of other things that we could talk about while you guys continue working on your characters. One that I was interested in when I like first looked at this was like how to give players and the dungeon master feedback. Any positive feedback I would do on stream, and any like critique I would like done off stream, just because I don't want to like have that conversation in front of people in case I get really upset because I suck.
I just think that was shit, and I really think you could do better next time.
Can you be more specific?
Yes. So.
But I think it would be kind of like an interesting thing to do again, because like part of like why I want to do this is to like showcase like how a D&D campaign can go that isn't like all about like giant production like Critical Role. So maybe like at the end of like every session, like if there was something that you really enjoyed or you don't want to see again in the campaign or something, we could talk about that like really quick at the end of each session. If there's nothing, then there's nothing, but I think that would be kind of an interesting thing to do.
For sure.
Because I usually ask for feedback and everybody's like, oh, I just had fun. And it's like, okay, but like, is there actual feedback you could give me? Because I want this to be fun for everyone, right? So.
It's like when you ask someone, how was that? They'll go, fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no.
It's like, well, so I did really bad, actually. There was something else on here, and I can't find it now. Oh, I don't play with encumbrance or whatever. It's like, if it makes sense that you could carry the thing, you can carry the thing.
Do you care about components and stuff? Or,
if it costs money, yes. If it's something that doesn't cost money, I just assume it's in your component pouch or whatever.
Keep that in mind, Ready Poo. Or I guess both of you are casters. That's content.
Yeah.
I'm a ranger, so I cast like 3 spells.
Yeah.
I just I use Eldritch Blast.
That's it.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Howdy there. I'm just gonna give you the Eldritch Blast.
Oh, the last thing on that checklist is the impact of player decisions. Obviously, there are consequences to the decisions, and there are going to be some things that are, like, timed. Like, you will have, like, 1 week in-game to do the thing or whatever, and then, like, something happens. Because I think if it's, like, a video game where you're like, I need this by tomorrow, but, like, you go and you spend, like, 40 hours on a different quest and then come back, but it's still just tomorrow, that doesn't make any sense.
Like, the big bad is the guy that we convinced to eat poo.
I mean, that's a possibility now. That's canon.
With his hollowed balls.
I might have to try to practice the Chicago accent.
You're gonna give us the Chicago?
I might try.
Hey!
Hey, Chicago.
Hey, I'm from Chicago!
Oh my god.
Hey,
Don't encourage Red
President.
and accents. It's never a good time.
I cast Fireball!
I didn't know. We had Christopher Walken here.
That's what everyone from Chicago sounds like Christopher Walken, don't they?
That's as far as I know. That's what I think.
Pretty sure you hop off the plane and you're like, hey, welcome to Chicago!
Where is the deepest pizza? Deepest pizza.
Our pizza, you might think it's thin, but it is deep.
Never had a
It's
deep
from
dish pizza.
Chicago. It's under the sauce.
Is deep dish pizza more like sauce, or is it just like some more
It's
like
under
a
the
cake?
sauce.
The cheese is under the sauce.
Always wanted one.
Yeah, I've never had one either. I want to try, like, there's so many, like, styles of pizza, and I'd like to try them, but I feel like I have to go to the place to try them. Because, like, I feel like if you get, like, a Chicago-style pizza here, you're not actually getting a Chicago-style pizza.
You're not wrong. I agree fully with that.
I'm proficient in land vehicles.
My
Interesting.
plan for the honeymoon that was derailed by COVID was to eat and drink my way through parts of Europe.
Yeah, I want to do that really badly.
I've got some really nice candy underwear if you want to eat through that.
Depends. Is it cherry or no?
Is it gluten free?
It's
Oh my God.
vegan.
If you
It's
say
vegan
black
to a
liquor.
point.
Vegan to a point. Oh no. This is how this campaign's gonna go, huh?
Yeah. I have a feeling I might be having to like reel you guys back a little bit, just because like I'll probably find all of it funny, but like we gotta be careful with like audiences and stuff.
Sure.
I
Yeah,
do.
speaking of which, is this a rated R? Like, how PG do we need to be regarding this? That's probably my question.
I mean, as PG as my stream usually is, so
It's
Not
18
really.
plus.
Cussing and such would be alright and all that jazz.
Fuck
PG
yeah.
stands for penis gaping.
yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
There we
PG
go.
for penis gaping.
Yeah, no, like I mean it's an 18 plus stream. Obviously like we're not gonna get like too inappropriate, and obviously also we're gonna avoid like certain triggers and stuff. So I know we've talked about that like in the group chat a little bit. I'm gonna throw out a couple as well that aren't necessarily triggers for me, but just things that I don't want the community to have to deal with.
Yep. For sure.
But like I think the ones that I'm gonna put in there are gonna be like pretty obvious. And one of them's already been said too, so. How did the rolls go? I feel like a lot of them went well. Do you guys want to go through your rolls? I know
yeah.
Chris did super well on his ability scores, at least.
My ability scores were pretty good. I didn't get an 18 or nothing, but I did get 2 16s. I got
Nice.
3 12s and 1 14, so it really worked out well for me, and everything was even, so that was kind of
Mhm.
nice. My
Yeah.
health rolls were garbage. As
Yeah.
the team barbarian, that's going to be a thing. So
Yeah.
Am I the one with the most health now?
I have 23.
I mean, probably.
I have 26.
Yeah, you have more than me.
Oh no, I got 27. Sorry.
I'm glad you laughed at
27.
that.
You have 27. Yeah. Yeah, I rolled a d12 twice, and I got a 1 and a 3. My
Yikes.
con's +3, so that helps for
Oof.
both of that. But hopefully that will be rectified later in future
Oh, I
rolls.
need-
Yeah, I didn't get anything too high or like too low. My lowest is a 9 in strengths. This is after adding +1 to every stat for being a human.
True.
And then my highest is 15 in
Oh,
intelligence.
Sugar. I
and
totally
15
forgot if that
constitution.
might be a thing. I might be stronger than I think I am.
But then for my health pool rolls, I got the natural like maxed out one for being a warlock level 1, but then my 2 hit die for being 2 levels in wizard. I rolled 1s back to back for level 2 and 3. So I'm rocking 16 hit points at level 3.
Yikes.
Wizards are always squishy.
This is especially squishy though.
Yeah, rolling ones back to back is pretty rough. Pretty rough.
Oh.
What do you add? What do you get as a half orc? I feel like it's Constitution and Strength, but
I do get an extra 2 strength, and I get 1 constitution.
Yeah.
So it's not helping me yet. But
Yeah, I completely forgot about the traits for
me too.
race.
Yeah, totally.
I'm sure we would have figured it out eventually.
Race traits.
Yay, race
Yay.
traits.
Race traits.
Don't take
Race
that out
traits.
of context, please.
D&D race traits. I mean, while we're here, I feel like I haven't done this yet, and I don't know if I've seen the thing come up. All of the D&D stuff is going to go up on this. There is one short on there right now, but more will go up. So basically the idea for that is there's going to be the full VOD that goes up, a highlight reel of each session, and then we do D&D chats on the channel as well for anybody who's new here, and we'll do edited versions of those. So the idea is I will have one video up a week if I can keep up with that with all of my other stuff, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I think I'll be able to, especially with one of the videos being just the VOD.
Says your ability scores each increase by 1.
Because you're human.
Oh,
yeah, for human.
Dang.
But
Yeah, humans are the best race.
No. Humans are boring.
Hmm.
is that every
That's what Lunch
single
says.
ability?
Yeah, it's every ability gets one.
Oh, just there's the variant one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the
then
feat.
you have to like add in a feat or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like feats. Feats are friends, not food.
You like feet?
I do my character. I think my character's based on feats.
On feets? On foots?
Feeties?
On
Feety foots?
tootsies?
Tootsies.
Tatas?
And for
Yeah, sure, why
damage,
not? We can do feats.
Let's do it.
Uh,
For
I'm
damage,
gonna
it's
go
just
lucky. Sorry.
You're a monster.
Alright. Save this, and I'll send you an update.
yeah, go for it.
It just made me a little bit goofier. Not health-wise, just muscle-wise. And for damage, you just do the dice, right? I know some people do dice plus like other stuff for damage, but I don't think that's.
I think just dice.
Wanted to make sure. Boo 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 boo. El sabe. That is-
Do we have names picked out for our characters?
Oh heck yeah! My name, for everyone who's interested, is Drugar.
Oh,
I don't-
Drugar. I remember killing him.
He's like Cher. He doesn't have a last name, and he doesn't need one. Much like Cher.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Red, do you have a name? Are you just going with like Harry Dresden?
I'm Harry Dresden. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure if
Okay.
you were like basing it on Harry Dresden or if you were like Harry Dresden.
I'm trying to keep it as close to it as possible. We'll
Actually-
probably have to change some things for in universe unless we want to be like, oh, he like accidentally plane shifted from Chicago to your D&D world. But that's like a weird like meta thing that like we don't have to do.
Ability modifier only go. It's been way too long since I've played. Only goes on the roll to attack, right? I literally don't even remember now.
To attack, it's proficiency plus ability modifier.
Oh,
As
and
long as
then
you're
dice
proficient with
is
the weapon.
just plus ability modifier.
Dice is ability modifier, yeah, not proficiency.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you're right.
Oh, so I do add
Yeah.
a little sauce to that.
I don't know. I like. It's clearly been way too
For-
long since
for-
I've
for
played.
what?
For damage.
So if you for damage.
Oh yeah, for damage is just yeah.
Okay, so I gotta add some sauce.
I'm glad you called me on that because I was answering the question. I was like, I think it's just dice. Harry Dresden, but spelled Harry.
Or Ari with an A.
Harry.
Ari Dresden.
Potter, what? In
this
this
What?
world?
What? What you getting on, man?
He's supposed to be dead. Ooh. I kind of want knuckle dusters as my weapon.
I want you to have knuckle dusters as your weapon.
Like dual wield knuckle dusters.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm a human.
Mhm.
I have 18 strength now.
What? So this ranger's beefier than I am, man. What the heck? Where'd this guy
I've
come
got more
from?
health. I'm beefier. I got 17 constitution as well.
Shit.
Oh my
We're
god.
the same. How are we the same?
Hyrule, you say?
Well, I guess we're
Oh
the
my
Hyrule-esque, you
God.
say.
I'd say it's like medievally. It's I'm gonna be honest. It's not like a fully fleshed out world or anything.
Oh,
We'll see
I'm
where
ready
the
for
story
pirate
goes.
esque though.
Okay. Well, I
have
mean,
that.
we could finish that one shot we started that was like piratey.
I don't even remember where we stopped. I don't even remember.
You got nowhere. You were still in like the city. Like you got on the boat, which was supposed to happen in like the first like 10 minutes of us playing.
I think we ended up killing a tavern owner
Yeah,
and then
we
burning
You did.
the building down.
Yep, you did.
And then we fired the cannons off at the town as we
Right.
left the boat too.
Oh,
just,
did we?
like,
Right.
Yeah, we just like we were basically like the worst people.
Also, never feel bad about asking questions that have already been answered, because I tell the same stories like 5 times every stream because new people come in and they didn't get to hear it the first time. So
Can't believe this rangers.
I kind of. I think my stats are too good.
I'm a little
Weird.
worried about how good your stats are, especially because like we have that, and then Red has like some pretty low stats. So like we kind of go from
so-
like low and then like a middle and then you.
I mean,
I've rolled 11, 14, 16, 16, 13, 17.
Yeah, those are pretty high.
Yeah.
it's okay.
And then
Well-
plus 1 to all of that.
Yeah.
We'll cut off a leg or something, so you're not as dexterous or something.
You know what? I was thinking of having a grievous injury,
You should.
you know.
I mean, if you want to, we can definitely play around with that.
That'd be a good
Yeah.
idea. If you want to, like, hurt one of your stats to give you some more pizzazz.
Because, like, I
That's
wouldn't,
exactly
like,
what I think.
normally have that in as, like, a thing that could just randomly happen, but if, like, a player wants to, like, lose an eye or something, I'm super okay with, like, making that something for them that they want. You know?
I'll be injured and it was
Yeah.
Tex's fault.
Totally. Yeah, 100%. That would make
That
the
is
most
a
sense.
good idea.
And you know why? Because I was kind of jealous of how good you were and you were upsailing me.
Yeah.
So I intentionally hurt you. Yeah.
I was
Sorry.
I was a
Hashtag
higher
sorry,
rank.
not sorry.
a captain
Yep.
and you were a corporal.
We became frenemies, and I was a jealous bitch.
Yeah.
And you accidentally hurt him.
I dropped my maul on his foot, so now he has to walk around with a limp.
We got
Off.
attacked by primal beasts on a skirmish, and I dominated the fuck out of one of them and kept it. No, that sounds a bit. No, never
You
mind. I
dominating
summoned
beasts,
one.
are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you feeding animals, you know.
Right, I can't be bothered searching for all the spells in the books, so I'm going to use a really good app.
That makes sense. I hate picking spells just because of all the flipping in the book I have to do.
I'll be honest. I've never played a caster for that reason.
That
wanna do
honestly
the
makes
homework,
sense
you
to
know?
me.
I know certain spells just from watching people, so I would probably stay close to that. But like, I know, and I know it's fun. It's just like,
Oh yeah, it's definitely fun,
undertaking.
but the picking spells is hard, and especially since you want to make sure that you have spells that are good, but at the same time, like, there are other spells that you're like, oh, like, I really want to take that, but like, when am I going to use it, and like, is it actually going to be helpful? So you end up picking the same spells over and over
Yeah.
again.
yeah, like
So,
what was it? Magic Hand. or
Spells
whatever?
List D&D 5th edition on the Play Store is really good. You can't see it properly, but yeah, it's really good. I use it all the time. Is it copyright infringement? Maybe.
Probably,
that's-
yeah.
Oh, the app itself. I thought you were advertising.
Oh no.
Sorry, what was it called again? I'm gonna check it.
It's the symbol for it is like a red background with like a leaf on it. It's called Spells List D&D 5th edition. Turn app solutions.
Sweet. Install.
And you can search, just you can filter out class spells.
I
And
feel
things
like
that.
we had one. I don't know if it's on this phone, but I think we were using an app at some point as well. I think I used an app for when I was playing my cleric.
No.
I don't remember what it was called. It might even be the same one, honestly. But I think maybe it was on my other phone, so I don't even know. Oh no, here it is. It's just called 5th edition spellbook. Oh hey, my Christmas elf is in here from when the other person was supposed to do a Christmas one-shot. Who the heck is Olga Strongarm? Who the fuck are you? What was that for?
Okay.
I have no idea.
3 level 1 spells, I think.
And then Eglak Bookworm Kalakranathi. Oh, he's gonna try to get into the closet.
Yep. That's why I picked him up, actually, because he's been fighting with that door.
Oh.
Yeah, I got 3 first.
I think he's jammed it. I don't think he can, actually.
Oh, I mean, that's okay then.
Ooh, picking spells, that's a fun thing.
Yeah,
I hate picking spells.
my sinuses are making my head a little uncomfortable right now, so I'm not doing stuff right now.
That's fair.
Hey, James.
Hi, James.
James!
Hi, James.
How are things?
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
It is like 12:15. I guess like when we do a session, it will probably go longer than my regular streams. But well, I feel like 2 hours isn't enough.
No, 2 hours.
I feel like 3 hours is like the absolute shortest we should go. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably do like a couple hours, take like an intermission at like a good break time, mostly to like feed the cat, play with the cat, and like grab ourselves a snack probably, and then come back and do like another couple of hours if that works for everybody, like schedule wise.
Ideally, we won't be recovering from COVID too, so it'll be easier to do.
Absolutely, yeah.
I need to one day beat my father's record as well for the longest D&D session he's had. It was 17 hours.
Well, here comes a 24-hour D&D session. 24-hour stream, let's do it.
I will say I've never stayed up for 24 hours in my life.
No?
Wow. Really?
I've done it one time. And we promptly we literally stayed up. We're like, okay, we've been up for 24 hours, and then we all went to sleep at like 7 in the morning.
I definitely stayed up for like 30-something hours.
I just wanted to see how long I could stay up for once, and I stayed up for 74 hours.
That is not healthy.
I went to sleep because I fainted.
Oh my god.
I stayed up because I was partying one night, and then I worked the next day. So I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Things are good. We're all looking swell. Thanks. Yeah, no, when I want to say I was like 12. I was at a sleepover, and we had stayed up like later than we were like really planning, because like I don't know, we were all like responsible kids and usually just like go to bed. But we realized that we'd been up for like a while, and we're like, we might as well just go for it, right? So we went for it. We stayed up. We went outside when the sun was rising to watch the sunrise in the baseball field that's like right by our house, and then we went back inside and tried to watch TV, and every one of us passed out.
Oof.
Yep. I believe that's go ahead.
I don't get that far. No, I was gonna say I do not get that far. I'm like, first of all, I'm a saucy bitch when I'm tired, so I just kind of get like really angry and agitated. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go to bed. Be cool.
That's fair.
There's always like when people are always like, yeah, I pulled an all-nighter. I'd be like, nah, give me my 6, and I'll get up early and finish whatever I need to finish.
Yeah. I much prefer to get my sleep now for sure, but I also, if I'm doing something, I can stay up like pretty easily. If I like sit down to do nothing during that time, I will just pass out.
Oof.
Yeah.
But it's not actually hard to stay up if I can occupy myself. Which I think D&D would occupy me.
For sure.
So is there anything else you guys have, like, question-wise, like, campaign specific or character, or like questions about the story thing that I want you guys to do for the first session? Like,
let's talk about that story thing that you want us to do for the first
Sure.
session because I'm not recalling it.
yeah, that's fine. Okay, so basically, I want to start the session off with you guys sitting around the campfire, like a day or two out from your destination, and I want you each to have like a ghost story or something like that. It could be like an actual story from your past. It could be a ghost story that like you grew up with. It could be anything like that, but just like kind of like a short monologue-y thing that kind of gives like if you can somehow gives insight into your character, like just because like whatever story you choose like kind of tells us something about like what you would choose to tell around the campfire.
Oh,
We do not have a bard.
I have an idea for mine.
Okay, good. I should probably give you like a timeline for how long it should be, but like I don't want you guys to like feel like you have to fill out a certain amount or be like capped too much.
Mine's definitely a 4-hour epic.
Okay, well that's too much.
Okay.
Just on the
Yeah, do it in 2.
I'll do it like a rap god.
I feel like somewhere between like 2 and 5 minutes is probably good. I don't understand how time works though, so that might not make sense.
I'm
Does
gonna have
it?
to figure out what accent I've got.
That's important.
You have a British accent.
But James, we have a ranger, wizard warlock, and a barbarian. And then also, like, I guess, like, you should have, like, some idea of what you look like so you can, like, let everybody know what you look like. But that will obviously be done just, like, out of character. Just, like, give us, like, a quick brief summary of what you look like, your name, stuff like that. And then we'll hop into the, like, around the fire. And then, things will happen from there.
Shenanigans will ensue.
Shenanigans will ensue.
Actually, while we're doing this, let me verify one thing.
Alright, I
Before
got
we
3
sleep, yeah.
spell slots. Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Oh no.
I hope it will be a lot of fun. I'm sure it will be.
Oh, it definitely will be.
Oh, we'll have fun. Hopefully, you guys will have fun too.
Yeah, that's like something I'm kind of worried about. Like I know we're going to be having fun, and I think probably if we're having fun, everybody watching will end up having fun, but I'm worried about how I should go about interacting with chat and stuff, because usually like I'm on top of chat all of the time. So I was kind of thinking about having a timer going in chat so that it reminds me at like regular intervals to like catch up on chat. And also, like, lets chat know, like, I'm not ignoring you, just, like, I want to be focusing on the game, and, like, switching back and forth rather than trying to do both things at the same time.
During the intermission, too, you can have it, like, everyone interacting with chat, like, whoever's around at the time.
Mm-hmm. And that's another thing I kind of wanted to bring up to you guys, too, like, especially if, like, I'm having, like, if, for instance, like, Texas character is like in like a long conversation with an NPC, if like the other two people could be like talking in chat, like texting in chat, just so that like I'm ignoring less. Like if we could all like try to like take a peek at chat every now and then too.
Hi, James.
Especially
Welcome
if somebody is distracted. More so like if you guys could like type in chat rather than like interrupt the game. And like I'll try to do the same thing, like especially if it like it's not like a super active chat. And I can notice things like right off the bat. I might stop to like text something rather than like talk out loud. I've seen like other D&D things do that. We raided into Fumble folks last night, and they did like a little bit of both kind of thing. Like if there was a lull in the game, they would talk, but otherwise somebody would be writing in chat. And Krillin does the same thing when he does his community D&D. So,
Perfect.
but that's something that I'm like really worried about as a streamer, especially with like how chatty I regularly am. Like I usually just like stop the game and start like chatting with chat, and we get like super sidetracked, but I don't want to do that with the D&D sessions because it like it kind of ruins the D&D section. Yeah, I'm sure they will. I just like It's just like it's a different thing for me to like try to figure out. So I hope everybody will like work with the growing pains and with like the technical side of things too. Like not everybody was here for this before, so I do have this. It's gonna look like shit, but I do have this that I'm going to try to set up to like look a little bit better. Obviously our names and stuff will be in the banners, but I'll try to figure this out like a little bit better.
Oh wait, the banner's underneath.
Yeah, so actually text doesn't really have the banner.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
Totally
well, like we're gonna move things around. We're gonna move things around. I originally wanted to have like a screenshot of like 3 cameras, so that I could just like draw around it. But I didn't do that, so I just tried to make one like off the cuff, and it worked okay, but not great. So in those banners, I want to have like the player's name. And then also I want to have the character's name, and then I will probably also do pronouns. I think based on your characters, your pronouns are probably going to be the same as your people pronouns, right? you can tell me that that's not true, but
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Is Drugar maybe like a he they or they them?
Drugar was a love all and everyone scenario before. I just don't know what the classification is, so I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Wouldn't that be pansexual? But that's not related to pronoun.
So, and that's something that I'm not really, trying to do my best and be educating myself in, but I don't know well enough.
Yeah, that's totally fair. We don't have to make it complicated at all. I just know that's a thing that like a lot of other things do, because like a lot of people are playing characters that are not the same gender as them, and I think that's like cool because I think we should be like exploring gender as like a thing.
I was thinking of having a non-binary character.
Do it. My audience will love that. Especially with me having like 3 cis dudes as my players, which, I mean, we'll have other people come in, hopefully. Hopefully I can get Ash on.
We're a real diverse group for sure.
Yeah, 3 white cis men.
Welcome to Straight White
D&D. 3 white guys.
Welcome back, Professor. But yeah, so that's what I want to do. If I could, like, I don't know how other people do this, so if anybody knows how to do this, to have it like switch back and forth between like the player's name and the character's name, that would be cool. I don't know if you have to like set up like a video or something like that to do that as part of the overlay.
You can make like a GIF or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So I'll play around with that, but for now we'll probably just have both on screen all the time. You can help? Nice. Appreciate it. And then another thing that I want to do, I don't know if I want to have it on this screen or if I want to have another screen that I can switch to that has like all of the player stats and stuff. Once we have character art, that will be like more impressive, I think. I don't know if I'll do that or if somebody else wants to do that, or we can commission someone to do that eventually. But that'd be cool.
I can draw stick figures.
I can do like, I could probably draw like a little bit of a thing. You have lots of ideas and experience with that kind of thing. Yeah, you were saying last night that you could help me out with a bunch of stuff, so I appreciate that.
I did do the Hero Forge creation for my guy, so.
Okay, cool.
Back in the day. Here.
Ooh, basically your job, yeah.
Hero Forge have like amputee characters,
and they might go color now, so I might have to recreate them. But see if I can.
They do have color now.
Do they? Yeah.
Hero
So
Forge. Wow.
This was a hot minute since I've done it.
I've never messed with Hero Forge. This is pretty.
Neither have I.
It's so much fun. Like I thought about even getting like there was a time in my life where I wanted to get a 3D printer just so I could make characters.
I have a friend with a 3D printer, and he's printed characters for me before from Hero Forge, because you can just you don't have to buy the model, you can just buy the file for it.
Yeah, for like
$5 or
$6.
Yeah. I think it's even cheaper than that.
You probably.
That's super cool.
STL download is it's $7.
It did
7
go
your
up.
bucks or our bucks?
Dollars. Dollaroos. American dollars.
That's still not our bucks.
No, that's why I said American. 3D. Oh, you can get the tabletop download as well, which you can put it in Tabletop Simulator.
Oh, sick.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really cool.
It's the same price as the STL download. Have you used Tabletop Simulator before?
No.
I've played with it, but not much.
Yeah, the campaigns that my friend runs at the moment, that's all in Tabletop Simulator, and it's I think it's a little bit to get used to, but it's really good.
Yeah, see, same with Roll20. It's like stuff to get used to, and I don't know if I care to get used to it. So we'll see. I was just going to like share my screen with you guys and have like a GIMP file open that I set up with like a grid and whatever on it. I might look into something else, but like I know that I'm comfortable with that because then I set everything up so I don't actually have to learn anything. And I don't want to, I don't know, there's so much on Roll20. I looked into it and I played on it as a player. And like I didn't hate it, I don't know. Do we have Tabletop Sim?
Yes. Well, we both have to have it, right?
Maybe. Do we?
I mean, like, if we were gonna play, like, me and you D&D at the same time in it, then yes, we'd both have to.
Well, that doesn't work for us then, because I hate buying a second copy of things.
Well, I can buy it. It's not that big a deal.
It's awful.
Well, and also, like, if
it goes on sale for, like...
Well, we can also see, like, how GIMP goes. Maybe, like, if we can all get together, or even just, like, a couple of us, like, if one person can't make it or whatever, that's fine. Just play around with, like, how that sharing the screen thing would work. Because really the only thing that I think would be, like, a big difference is I would be in control of moving all of the tokens, rather than you being able to move your own, but I don't...
Oop. Someone's here.
Is that us?
That was us.
Not me.
I'll go check.
Thank you. Because we are not expecting anyone, and that scares me. I don't like...
the police.
Well, I think they'd knock and yell, "Police!" Maybe. I don't know.
Sometimes they ring the bell.
After me?
Yeah.
They're people.
What was I saying? Oh, I don't think it's that hard for you to be like, I move, like, 3 squares forward or whatever. We all know, like, northeast, southwest. So we can use, like, those directions. Well, I mean, when he says west and I move west and he's like, wait, I meant east, I'm pretty sure we can still just figure it out. What is that? Oh, it's from your red bubble. Oh, that's super exciting. I want to see it. Oh, it looks very soft. Is it very soft? Oh.
I'm just on Hero Forge now.
Yeah, me too. Like,
It was a package.
Tons different. Thankfully, I still had my account, so like.
That's very cool. Sure. I didn't realize we were expecting a package because I never order anything. But Red got a package. He's gonna show it when he gets back downstairs.
This is so much better already. I only chose 2 colors. What? This is great.
Oh, it's the sheet.
The sheet?
The sheet.
How do I save that? Maybe I change how he looks.
I like that a lot. I have more things. I'm gonna put the that's another thing that's gonna go on this overlay is my like D&D logo because I have a D&D logo.
Ooh.
I don't know if you guys have all seen it. It's in Discord, I think. Oh. Ooh. Oh, those look so cool. Okay. Can I show this?
My
is
dude?
the question.
Or your dude?
I'm so glad that came.
Yeah, your thing. You said if you want to show it. I just don't know. I'm sure I can get it up here somehow.
Show what?
Just hold on. Jeez.
What are we doing?
None of your business.
Penis.
I'm gonna make sure that there's like nothing else showing there. I think that's fine. I'm gonna change my mind about that. Hold on. I'm gonna figure out how to show this. Oh, I can do that. Yes, do that. Yeah. Okay. I figured it out. This? Yeah, that's Texas dude. And then what was the other thing? Oh, I was gonna show my D&D logo. Which is in here somewhere. I have too many channels. Why can't I find— oh, there it is. So that's my logo. Chicka D&D, because how amazing
cool.
is that? So I'm gonna probably put this logo on a bunch of stuff. I'll probably put the logo on a bunch of stuff, and then like the logo and the words on a bunch of stuff, just so that people can get like whatever they want. And also I have a goal to get 40 designs up on my Redbubble, so that will give me 2 instead of 1, and that's good. But yeah, if we ever get like character art done, we could— Hi, Daffodil. Fuck, what was I saying? I lost something.
I think your monitor might be off, Daffodil.
Rude.
My wife.
So rude.
Got him. Got him.
Good soup. Fuck, I was saying something and I lost it again.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. My brain just doesn't hold on to thoughts for a long time.
They've changed so much since I've done this.
I was gonna say, I can make some really wacky looking characters.
I already have like a stack of like 15 saved.
My
which I
Redbubble
appreciate that
designs.
they
I want to
save.
do 40. Yeah, I want to have 40 up there by June.
Oh.
So, so I'm gonna put the logos on there. I'm working on emotes. Oh, I was saying that if we ever get character art done, we could put that stuff up on Redbubble.
I like that I can give my male character massive boobs.
That's awesome.
It makes me happy.
I appreciate when people in chat pay attention and can tell me what I was talking about. Those are my favorite. Because I forget way too often what I'm talking about.
Oh, booty! Can I give him a big old dump truck?
I thought you were going to say dumpy. You didn't say dumpy. I hate dumpy. It sounds awful. It sounds bad.
Dumpy.
Because like it just sounds like frumpy to me. You know? Like a frumpy dumpy. Like it's awful. How's session 0 going? I think pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I think pretty good. We got through a bunch of stuff, talked about boundaries, expectations, character creation.
I feel like I've started a new relationship.
With
It's because you're setting boundaries and expectations.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. Once we do some firefighting later, that relationship will break up.
Oh.
There's yelling, smoke, fire.
Yelling, smoke, fire.
Yeah.
Sounds like marriage counseling. I mean, you should do that with like all relationships, not just romantic ones. You should set boundaries with all of your friends and all that stuff too. But yeah, you're right. It definitely sounds— I keep having these polyamory TikToks come across my my feed, and there's a really cool one that they've like kind of like done like a series of stuff where it's like conversations you should have with like people in like your polycule. So there was one that was like a first date where like you talk about like how often do you require like talking to people and stuff like that. I thought your screens were frozen because all 3 of you were so still, and then I saw like somebody's head move just like a little bit. I was like, okay, it's fine. That was very weird.
We're all playing with
listening.
But yeah, it was like talking about like it was really interesting as somebody who's like not polyamorous, obviously, to like see like how you go about like adding new relationships to your like polycule, because like you have to make sure that expectations and stuff are going to be met like needs and stuff, like how often you need to like go out on dates with people or talk to people or like whatever. Because if you can have like a saturated polycule. So like if you like don't have any extra time, or if you only have like 1 day of time, you can't add somebody to your polycule who requires like 3 times a week to be seen.
Gotta love a well-saturated polycule.
Well, yeah. It means that all of your needs are being met.
Nice polycule.
Did about that in science, a well-saturated polycule.
Yeah, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the polycule, right?
Sure. Was that a sneeze?
Bless
Yes.
you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh my god.
You got another one.
Ugh.
Bless you again. We have no
Javelin.
boundaries. I mean, apparently we don't. I just like trauma dump all over you. That sounds weird. Gotta go. Lily's back. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
TTFN.
Ta-ta for now. Wait, I can't do that. Disney will come after me. Bless you. You
Red,
took
you
an
gotta stop
allergy
that.
pill, right?
I did, yes. This is not allergies. How do I undo?
Undo your allergies? I don't know, man. I think there's shots for that.
There's too many choices. in
How
the
is it
Zero
salt and
Forge.
pepper? It's
I'm
pretty-
literally just changing, like, adding color to the guys I saved that I made like 6 years ago.
Hmm.
And it's so satisfying.
I'm gonna have to pop into this and make some things.
Yeah, you'll have a blast with this.
I could probably do a D&D chats of like making characters and stuff.
Oh,
That'd be kind of fun. Have like chat help me make ones too. Maybe do some polls and whatnot. That'd be fun.
Do you think Harry Dresden would have a starfish bikini?
I think it would be a shame if he didn't have one.
Sure. I think Harry Dresden requires a duster. So he can wear a bikini under that, maybe. That'd be a look. That'd be a Luke.
It's
A Luke.
A Luke.
Be a Luke, that would.
Yar, matey.
I'm sorry, I'm just way too into this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys wanna just hang out and do that, I think unless there's questions from the Peanut Gallery or from you guys about anything, obviously you guys can ask me questions either DM or in the campaign chat thingy,
Will do.
depending on if you want everybody to know about the questions or not. If I could get like a little bit of backstory from each of you, kind of thing, maybe some like NPCs from your background. I have in the past like given people like you have to have like a certain amount of NPCs and a certain amount of them have to be alive and like stuff like that, just so I can like pull from your background to like make things like more real for your character. I also don't necessarily need that for the first one, and also if you like think of things as the campaign goes on, obviously just be like, yeah, by the way, I probably have this NPC for my background. Yeah, questions about the D&D stuff. Also, welcome in, Spoonie. How you doing?
My character is missing. Oh, I've done the wrong thing. One leg from the knee down,
Okay.
and one arm from halfway down the forearm. And I wanted to use knuckle dusters because a knuckle duster in one hand, and then there's just metal over the where it's been amputated, so it counts as a tongue, you know.
Yeah.
It made a nice noise when I hit this thing.
Purple, love them both. I know, like, I've seen more Star Wars than Star Trek, but I like them both. Best management type game I've played? I don't know. I just like management games. I have a hard time picking favorites. Yeah, that sounds good to me. How do you walk? Do you have like crutches? Do you have a fake leg? Do you have?
So I think there are. That's yeah. I made the character, and I just put it in the D&D chatty poo.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Oh, I'm in the wrong server. There we go.
The campaign chat. Hi, Spoonie.
Oh, I like it. Okay, so it's like a peg leggy thing.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm the reason for that.
Yeah. And the hand.
Man, quite the mishap. I love it.
All this testosterone.
I'm very
Oh.
That's it. Meow.
What do I think of all this testosterone? I mean, I like these guys, so this testosterone's fine. I was saying that I'm definitely gonna have to get some non-dudes in here at some point to play. But these are good dudes. They're good dudes.
I was a good dude once.
Yeah.
You're
Never took
still
an
a
arrow to
good
the knee.
dude.
Did we-
Oh my god.
Did I miss Cribbins' character? Are we showing him off?
Oh, I can show them in the thing too. Yeah.
I'm curious.
It is
Okay.
in the campaign chat.
Oh, it's like okay. I can do that then.
Okay. I should show everybody else though. Hold on.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, assuming that's okay with you, Chris.
Mm-hmm. It may change a little bit, but that's
The base.
yeah. It's the start of it.
There it is. I do really like it.
Saucy. I love it.
Yeah, they I've chosen my characters like age and
Oops.
stuff and height and things as well. I don't know if you want to know that now. So they have green eyes. They're about 40, just over 40, in age.
Yeah.
The like veteran soldier was a captain
Mhm.
until one of the lower ranking prank went wrong with one of the lower ranking officers. I'm about 5'11",
Okay.
so not just a manlet, but you know.
Are you 5'11" with or without the peg leg?
I'm without the peg leg. I'm still 5'11" because I have 2 legs.
Yeah. Does anybody else have like specifics they want to tell now, or?
Sure. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, go for it,
I'm-
Spoonie.
I'm a half orc. My name's Drugar. I am 26, relatively young. I have green skin. I'm 6'8" because I'm a big boy. Although, probably, that probably led to my jealousy of me being a 6'8", 225-pound beefy boy and being outdone by this humanling.
Humanling.
in the soldier thing. I'm a sergeant. I'm not a captain. I have a black short mohawk and I have emerald green eyes. So it's kind of unique to the character.
An Orion? He's an orc. I don't know what an Orion is.
I don't know. But, Red definitely has the coolest beard. I feel.
Oh, you each have like a different beard.
I have the Amish beard. That's what, I was going for. It's what I've been blessed with,
The Star Trek on your brain, that's fair.
I tossed my character into the D&D thing.
Cool. I will show it. Oh, I like this one too. Jeez.
It looks pretty good, eh?
They look.
It
They
does
all
look
look
really
really good.
I'll need to make my fox as well. Sorry, I'm eating chocolate.
Oh, true. You will have to do that.
I wonder if anyone's going to notice the little thing that probably isn't in the realm.
The
Eh?
gun.
Oh,
The gun. Because he does have a gun, canonically.
Lou is a good
canonically.
boy.
Yes, because he has a gun. It is an older gun because magic messes with like electronics and things.
Yeah.
So he has a very simple revolver firearm.
Yes.
It doesn't have any like extra bells or whistles.
Is it Smith and Wesson?
We might be able to
believe
like figure out like a campaign appropriate thing to like work like a gun.
They have a mini
Well,
crossbow.
depending how you want to do the story for him too. Like you can, like if he does come from like Chicago, Earth, then he can like lose the gun on the way or whatever.
That's a good point.
Does
But
it come from Orlando?
that's if you want to do that, because that does like twist up the story of whatever you're gonna do like quite a bit.
Yeah, because it means that like our world does exist. It's just like a multiverse or a plane or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And like something went wrong with him in the Fae plane to like bring him to your world, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I'll think about it and I'll let you know, because that might be something that would be fun to like play around with. It might be fun to at some point have you guys like end up in the real world, and whether that's like we could do like a one shot or it could be part of the campaign. If we do a one shot, we could do it like in the future it happens so that it doesn't actually affect the campaign at all too, or it could just be part of the campaign and that just like happens one time. That'd be interesting to play around with.
The ones that hunted down like Al Qaeda or something.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Can we stop 9/11?
Woof.
That took me by surprise.
Oh, Chris's ribs!
I saw Tex's eyes go wide on the camera.
Woof.
Guys, this is what I'm talking about, having to rein you guys in.
Hey, I've been behaving. I'm just here.
You're always behaving.
Oh god, that hurt me.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know about that, because that could be a fun thing. That could also be like a quest that you have. Like if you lose your gun on the way in, you might like feel really lost about it, and like that might be like a goal that your character has, is like, I want to go back and get my gun. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you have to give the designs to people and get them to like make the gun for you.
Oh, true. Yeah.
And then the technology gets stolen.
That's it. Like then you introduce the technology to the world, and that could be a good or bad thing depending on how you want to play it.
Mm-hmm. These are definitely things to think about. Spoonie has a question for you, Chris. Or more like a request, apparently.
Lou's good.
No, another one.
Very good.
Another one's coming.
Oh. All right, here we go. Peekaboo. That's not what it is. Peekaboo.
Lou needs a treat.
Well, Lou isn't here at the moment. He's off and asleep.
Aww.
I'd feel really mean waking him up, especially, you know.
That's fair.
Get it.
The cat.
Totally get it.
The cat's also asleep. All the animals are asleep today. Oh god! Ignore my
I don't
desk.
know where
You can see the cat just there.
Oh yeah, I was looking. I couldn't see her, but I see her now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where our cat is. Is he?
I'm hoping-
he's not
yeah.
up there. I don't know
I'm
where
gonna
he
have
is.
to defend this blanket from the cat if we're gonna give it away at some point.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. People will. Oh, I guess you wouldn't. You might not want to have it out if the cat's gonna sleep on it and stuff, because you don't want to give it away to somebody who has like a cat allergy. I mean, I guess you can give it a good wash before you send it out, but.
I don't want to do that though, because it might like lose.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Can you sit on it without wearing pants if it comes to me? That
Sure.
blanket?
Yeah, for you, of course.
Oh no, not you, Red. Chick.
Oh.
Yeah, sure, I can do that for you.
I know what balls smell like, Red. Jeez.
Especially the hollow ones that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, equi hollow. And so with a really bad cat allergy, kudos to me. Yeah, I hadn't really thought of it.
Fair. I didn't think of that either.
I mean,
that might
just
just be
being
an
in our
issue no matter
house is
what.
like not great, but like actually letting him sit on it is like a whole other thing. Maybe you
Well,
want to
you-
hang it instead of having it on the couch.
The cat.
Yeah.
No!
Oh. Okay.
Oh my god.
Christopher!
Oh, you got a whole thing. You got full named.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hanging it might be a thing. I don't know. I need it out because I need to be able to sign it.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is if you hang it somewhere, like, still, like, in camera shot or whatever.
Yeah.
Could you
Maybe
hook it
not,
on
like...
the pull-up bar?
Yeah, I was gonna say the pull-up bar behind you.
Yeah, but then you
could, I'm
can't
gonna be
use the
using that
pull-up
too.
bar. You could, like, fold it and maybe hang it in behind the pull-up bar, though. Like, fold it in, like, quarters and put it in between the window and the thing.
Maybe. I was wondering if I could, like, hang it, like, actually on the closet somehow.
I was thinking that, too, but I don't want to damage the closet.
Oh. Yeah. No, I think there might be a way to do that. With just tape. We'll figure it out. I'm not
Just
too
use a
worried.
hammer and nails.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a few issues with it being on the closet is also then we can't access the closet as easily. And our linens are supposed to be in there once you move all your wires from where they're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
So I still think my idea is
Yes.
better. That's rude.
What's rude?
You burped.
I didn't burp.
It sounded like you burped.
I said yes.
Well, it was burpier than that.
No, I have
That was
ideas.
a
We'll
burpee,
figure it out.
yes.
It sounded
How
burpy.
dare you?
Well, folks, I think that's probably gonna
Yeah.
be it for me for the day. I got my booster and I'm starting to feel
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
sleepy.
Yeah. Fair, dude.
Yeah, no,
Aw.
I think that's it for all of us. We'll find someone to raid out. What would be funny? Iggy Pansy on red right now. I mean, it's always a possibility. You missed him, like, actually attacking me earlier.
Yeah.
He was being a very good boy, and then he turned into a monster.
I sent you a raid suggestion, by the way.
I did see that, yes.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
But,
It's my arm being sore that's the biggest thing, but again, I'm a little sleepy because I didn't sleep so well. So
Oh, he's text getting a bit grumpy because he's
I'm getting
sleepy.
grumpy. You know, that's it. See, I told you to stay up.
What is that game?
What game?
The game that the suggestion that you
Oh,
gave me
yeah,
is playing.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's a new game. She normally doesn't play that.
Ooh, that's also I kind of want to play. So I kind of want to raid someone, but they're playing a game that I think I might end up playing, so I don't want to get spoiled by it. So I think we are going to go to your suggestion.
Yay! She also had a big announcement today.
Oh yeah? Oh, I do see that. It says cheeky little announcement.
Yeah. I knew what it was before she announced it, just saying.
Um
Kind of
Wow.
That's an interesting suggestion, but
I've got insider
no.
knowledge.
Oops. We're gonna go over to Toady. What does YPQ stand for?
You
I've never asked her.
pissy queen.
I don't
That's
think
exactly.
What a send off to Toady.
So sorry.
I wonder if it says in her. Oh, she's got a lot to read there. I don't want to read all of that. How do I know Toady?
TLDR.
She's from my stream team, the Inglorious Misfits.
That's what I thought. Okay.
And she's also Canadian like us.
Yes.
She says a boot.
She does say a boot. She says a boot. I feel like she's putting it on like a whole lot, right?
Feels bad to boot it.
I don't think she is, because I've watched her stream like a fair bit, and she always says it that way.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's just done it because I've never actually heard somebody say a boot.
I never actually did until her too, but then I was talking to other people about Canadian accents about how it's very regional. So like there actually is.
Yeah, no,
places where they do
it's
say it
definitely
like that.
regional. Our buddy from Manitoba, I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but he definitely says like a boat.
Yeah.
And he didn't know he said it until I pointed it out to him. And I also say a boat, but not quite as boaty. It's like more subtle than him.
Yeah.
Lodi.
Anyways, thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys had
Yeah.
fun with the session 0 and whatnot. And we'll hammer down a date. Hopefully we'll do the 5th. Actually, okay.
Everyone wave.
I'm
at the
going
camera and
to
just raid.
start the raid, but also I'm going to do this so you guys can check out. Tex doesn't stream, but the other 2 people on the screen do. If you don't already know them, and check out their channels.
Tex doesn't stream yet.
Tex doesn't stream yet, so you can still follow him. It's really
Go
hard
for
to
it.
do it from there.
I'm already at 5 for some reason somehow. But thank you.
Thanks for being here, Aiden. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was like kind of like a very different stream than normal, but it was fun anyways. I still had fun. I will be back on Thursday at 3 p.m.-ish EST, depending on how work goes, because I think I'll be back at work next week. Fingers crossed. I feel good enough to go back to work. So I hope to see you guys there. Have a great week. Get ready to tell me about the rest of your week. And we'll be playing Witchwood, I think. Bye!
Did we win? I'm still waving.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks for tuning into Chickadee and D. Don't forget to check us out live on Twitch, link in the bio, and to like, comment, and subscribe.